Hello, 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 how are we all today? We all well? Out there in the wonderful world of YouTube? So, game's working straight away, that's a good start. Can be a bit finicky to start with sometimes. Camera might be a little bit off, mightn't it? Might have to lower the camera a little bit. Let's do that first of all. Where? Tilt. Raise the camera. I meant raise the camera. One or the other, wasn't it? There we go. And also maybe, yeah, maybe pan it slightly as well. Ah, thought I was all prepared. There we go. Back to dead center. Alright then, cool. Hey Beth, how are you? I am very well, thank you. How are you, Beth? You all good? I'm a little bit tired, I'm a little bit stressed, but there we go. My arm tingles? Why does my arm tingle? That seems weird. So, get rid of the empty glass. Bring up a full glass of juice, that's more like it. So where did we leave off last time? What were we doing? Oh, I remember. I remember what we were doing. Yes, we were watching out for the assassin, weren't we? And we needed... And we're going to need to wait till midnight, so we're going to need to do. Let's wait till like mid-morning to start with, see if there's anything we can do. So we need to hide in the barn for an hour, don't we? Apparently. Which I don't think I'd ever have figured out. College has been a bit stressful, yes. Work's been mildly stressful, not too bad, but a little bit stressful, but it's just trying to get videos done. Like I spent an hour recording a video last night, and no warnings, no errors, but I ran out of disk space like 20 minutes into the recording, so it just didn't record the last 40 minutes. Nothing told me it wasn't working. So that's just a waste of an hour. There we go. What am I doing? I wanted to get rid of the torch because it's the middle of the day. Right. Oh, sunshine. Nice. Don't know, I've only got one ear on. That's weird. So I normally play Warframe, that's why I've gone into default headset mode. So is there anything else we can do at the moment? Get the potions. I think I've decided not to be bothered about the potions. Certainly the meat there doesn't seem to be much purpose for, so I think that's just a way of you getting rid of the stuff in your inventory, if anything. No worries, Auntie. I'm sure we will manage just fine without the spam. Got a lot of homework to do, have you? And hello, by the way. And I am very well, thank you, Auntie. I'm very well. As I was just saying, a bit tired and a bit stressed. How are you, Auntie? Just lots of homework. Ah, yes, we went and gave some money to Pribyslavitz, so hopefully that won't be a problem. So it is just this quest. So... we probably won't be able to sleep for much longer. We need some food. Did I look at the wrong one? I did look at the wrong one, but you still do need food. And is this 3 subjects you were given today and they're all due in tomorrow? Or is this 3 subjects you were given a few days ago and you probably should have done it by now? I know what it had been if it had been me. Who's saying over here? Don't know. Right, let's sleep. Sleep. We need to sleep as long as we can. That's not bad, that'll do. That'll do us. I keep pressing T again, but it's E. Of course it is. So. Why are we getting this? Oh, this guy was to build the trebuchet, wasn't it? He's the siege weapon master for Fafar. That's what we're doing. I remember. Then we're going to siege Talmberg. And get the mistress back. Our mistress. The guy's wife. I don't think he knows that she's our mistress. Probably keep that quiet, shall we? 2 of them a while ago. that's what I suspected. Alright, let's go get on the horse. Let's travel back to... I don't know what his name was. Dude in the house. Dude who's a bit paranoid.
Yeah.
Oh, we did talk to the apparent assassin who
Yeah.
didn't seem to put much credence in his belief he was being targeted, did he? 88's fine. 88's fine. When you eat from the pot, you get 25%. So until I hit 75, I'm okay. And if you eat before you're hungry enough and you get too full, you will become greedy pig. Negative buff. Is there a word for negative buff? Don't know. Okay. See a small amount of dropped frames. Not much, but a small amount. Not enough that I think anyone will notice. We can wait an hour, that's fine. Interesting. Debuff, yes, thank you, Auntie. Debuff, of course that's what it is. So do I do that from here? Do I go upstairs to do this? Let's take a look upstairs and see what's there. Oh, there's a guy asleep. Was not expecting there to be a guy asleep.
Henry, I'm glad you came.
So, our job now is just to wait here for a while, unfortunately, and see if someone arrives.
Hey, who's there?
It's just me. Don't worry about it, it's all good.
No sign of anyone. God knows what it was.
Blank the rain, the mood at the event... Despite the rain, the mood at the event was positive. That's what I'd go for. Shouldn't be helping with your homework, though. Okay, the dropped frames seem to have calmed down. I think they may be more related to the fact that I limited my throughput a little bit before, so we'll just keep an eye on that. It's getting random emails about random Android games that I don't really care about. Thank you, though, people. Thanks for thinking of me. So what are the subjects then, Auntie? Not wanting to, you know, distract you or anything, but what are the subjects you're working on? And Beth, what is it you're doing at college? Literally just got to sit here and wait, so let's just talk. Oh, I do need to... Ooh, excuse me. Just do that. Ugh, back again. I'm fine. English economy and Latin. I think you've mentioned you did Latin before. I'm not sure I believed you when you said you did. But, yeah. Didn't know people still took Latin. People did in the UK years ago. It was a very common thing that everyone had to do, particularly if you went to like a private school or something like that, but not so much anymore. Ooh, creative media. So what's that like? Videos and stuff like that? I don't know, what's creative media? Like art piece? I don't know. Got no idea. I'm gonna stop guessing. Okay. Now Ben said we'd have to wait about an hour. We're about 20 minutes through, so... Ah. Ah, got a hair on my lip somewhere. Blah, blah, blah. Well, I don't think that's mine. It's a bit long to be mine. Weiss Molten again, obviously. It does suck, but can be useful for a pathologist? Pathologist? Don't know either of those things. What's a pathologist? I'm going to look it up. Whilst films and move side to side. Make sure no one's hiding around the corner. Perfect. Yeah, I imagine it would be good for anyone who's doing any kind of science, really. Medical diagnosis and medical research. Concerned mainly with the casual study of disease. Just the casual study of disease. Hey there!
Halt! What are you doing here?
Quiet, for God's sake. You'll wake the whole monastery.
Silence! For God's sake, I caught you in the middle of an assassination attempt.
Assassination? What are you on about?
You told me to my face you were here purely for business. That Master Keezer had no reason to fear you. And then I catch you sneaking up to his door.
Yeah, damn
Keezer?
right.
He's living here in the monastery.
Well, yes. Right here in this house. What's your business here?
It's all a terrible mistake. I've a long-standing arrangement with the custodian here, Sir Sebastian von Berg. I supply him with salt and spices.
By breaking into his house at midnight.
I realise how he's been cheating me repeatedly. The dispute's been running for a while and still has legs. So I wanted my money back, that's all. I've no quarrel with Conrad.
And it's a hair on your lip is called a must. Well, no, I'd say a group or a cluster of hairs would be a must. If you've got one hair on your lip, it's just a mole, I think.
I don't believe a word you say.
Well, sorry, but I'm telling the truth. I suppose there's nothing to be done about it, unless you intend to skewer me on the spot. But if it will help you sleep better, I'll stop creeping around here at night and find some other way to deal with
Person to cut up dead people and look at the cause of death, yes. Well, I don't think I'm going to murder him. So we'll
be a bit more careful.
You be a bit more careful breaking into people's houses at night. My favourite Conan Discord changed management when I expressed concern about policy change because they were changing literally anything. Oh, okay, Brent. Hey, Brent, by the way. How you doing? My favourite Conan Discord changed management. What happened when you expressed concern? It's like you missed the end of the sentence. When I expressed concern about policy change because they're changing literally everything. Filming, editing, script writing, and lots more. Okay. Ah, that famous thing. Okay, that's quite cool then, yeah. I guess we just need to sleep for a bit more, don't we? Unfortunately. So, let's go back to our room. So is that what we want to do then? Is it Beth get into some sort of film career? Regular or forensic pathology? I'm assuming regular is just like normal people have died. Forensic is a bit more like murdery kind of stuff. Oop. It won't be forced, but then told you had to participate or leave.
Yeah.
Does seem a little bit odd. And yes, maybe you can work with Mr. McAvoy, yes. Well, he wants to get into VR at some point, so if you can come up with like VR film stuff, you can get Andy to help you with that. Okay then. Back to sleeping. Actually, I don't know. Yeah. I think that's fine. It's like all I can sleep because I'm not tired enough. Like, I knew from like sort of 14, 15 I was going to work with computers, so I always had a very sort of set goal, but so many people go to like college and go to university and get a degree in something and do something entirely different, which some people don't seem to like, but in general there doesn't seem much of a problem with that. You just do what you find interesting and then see what sort of career you settle into afterwards, I think. I mean, you're already quite focused, Auntie. Probably need to eat now, do I? No, I don't. No, I don't. I'm just going to have to wait. Just going to have to spend some time up. Wait for this guy to wake up. Oh, I've seen some dropped frames again. Are you guys seeing anything at your end? It's a little frustrating. We've had 2 weeks without any sort of problems, haven't we? I wonder if there's something else at work here. What I might do, if I just lean out of the way again. Might close that off. See if that makes any difference. Just seeing where you go, yeah. I think that's best, really. There have been guys in my department who've done Japanese degrees and psychology degrees and all sorts. So I think it's always best to study something that you actually find interesting and fun and then working on a career after that. He always cycles quickly. Yeah, it seems right to me. I'm not sure I have perfect grammar, so maybe not the best person to ask, but it seems fine. There's nothing obviously wrong with that. And if anyone would want help with editing anything, other way around, Auntie, I think. If you want her to edit anything. Let's talk to this dude and see how crazy he is.
Well, did you find anyone?
I did.
And?
You needn't fear. I kept watch the whole night and nothing happened.
Not entirely
A few
true.
folk passed by, but nobody dangerous.
And what about Pekar? Are you saying he has no malicious intentions?
None. He's just doing some trade with the custodian. That's what brought him to where you were.
Well, if you're sure. But I'd still rather lie low for a while.
Come and lie low at a
Come to
battlefield.
You'll be surrounded by a whole garrison there.
Yes. Yes, I suppose
Left because I don't want to roleplay and they lied about not changing
thank
everything.
you,
Yes.
Henry. I'm in your debt. We'll
That
meet
seems
at
fine.
Talmberg.
That seems reasonable, Brent. Right, okay, that is that part of the quest sorted. How did you just lock me in? Son of a bitch. God damn you, Brian Blessed. You're going to walk the whole way there? I like his jacket. I wonder if you can steal Brian Blessed's jacket. Oh, Auntie he got confused when you said about help with editing anything. He thought maybe you meant other people editing for you rather than the other way around. But it doesn't matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter. It's not a big thing. So, what am I doing? Not the map. I want to look at this. Rocketeer. Tel Fafar. Map. No, I want the map. Right. Scroll out. Go here. Yep. Go to Talmberg. Yes, please. I don't know why I couldn't have taken Conrad with me. He could have sat on the back of the horse, surely. Literally go in the same direction. So apart from the Conan Discord fun, Brent, how else have you been? What else have you been up to? Okay. You know I can see you, right? Is something going on that I don't know about? Okay, we'll leave them to it. Leave them to it. Oh! Don't know what's happening. I was about to go the wrong way. That's a bad start. Okay, here we go.
A well-chosen site. You want to strike the gate, do you?
True. We don't want to do more damage than necessary.
I quite understand. Sir Toth is holed up there, is he?
Yeah, kind of being
Just so,
sneaky,
Master
yeah.
Conrad.
Could have waited till night, I suppose.
I hear you have some accounts to settle with him.
Ah, not entirely. I'm done with him. Sigismund trusted him more than me in his campaign against the Ottomans, and we all know how that ended up.
How did it end up?
Badly, my lord. The flower of French knighthood
I could barely
was
help with
slain
English
there.
anti-economy. You got no chance with.
Sigismund fled for his life, and I did too, I must confess.
Be assured we shall not make the same mistake here. We do not intend to starve them into submission, but to break down the gate.
I am at your service, my lords. We will build the trebuchet quickly. It will be ready in a matter of days. And I can supply, for example, Raketa to sweep the foe from the battlements.
Roquetta?
Love him.
I do not believe I've heard of such a term.
Raketa are missiles filled with black powder with a touch hole at the bottom to ignite it. They shoot forward, something like a hand cannon, but without rocks. The rocket is the missile.
I see. But we don't have black powder in these parts. Nor cannon.
Indeed. It should have occurred to me. But I am very fond of Roquetta, and I always think what Alexander the Great might have accomplished with them. I understand. We find ourselves in a conventional situation that demands
Mr.
a
Xavier.
conventional solution.
Who's Mr. Xavier?
I'm still hoping that Toth will see sense and parley with us.
He may well do so, especially when we set up the trebuchet on his doorstep.
What are you talking about, Auntie? I love Brian Blessed as well. Brian Blessed is an absolute legend. Absolute legend. I love the guy from We Are #1 RIP, bro. I've got still no idea what you're talking about, Auntie. Not a clue. Tell Faye far about Conrad. Stefan. Oh, right. Yes. Right, I'm with you. The guy in blue is voiced by some... No, he's not from... He is not from X-Men. Brian Blessed isn't from X-Men, is he? No, 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 no. He's voiced by Brian Blessed. No, 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 no. You're thinking of Patrick Stewart. Very different person. Both very prominent English actors. But, no, that's Brian Blessed. He's been in a lot of other things, but I can't really think of anything you might have seen him in, necessarily. He's in some Blackadder's.
Alarm!
Alarm? Why is...
Hey, all of you! Gather here! Raise the alarm!
What did you say?
Had enough of life, have
Alarm!
Why is... Oh my god, he just killed Conrad!
The pig turns up willingly for the slaughter.
Hey, all of you, gather here! Raise the alarm!
Over here! Where is everyone? Quick! Raise the alarm! One out!
Oh Oh my word.
Next! What the hell?
He just killed Brian Blessed. Oh my god. No, 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 no. Who's attacked? Now he's okay
Over
again.
here! Where is everyone? Quick!
What's going on now?
Hey! All of you gather here! Raise the alarm!
Why? What is happening? What on earth just happened? Oh, fancy boots. Fancy hat. Fancy that. Fancy that. Fancy that. Fancy that. I'll have your door key as well. Oh, really? Well, it hasn't actually... I don't think anything's happened here for a while. I think it's partly down to my CPU and partly down to the amount of stuff
What the
that
hell?
I didn't see either, Auntie. I just turned around, people were shouting, and Brian Blessed looked like he was dead. But now he's not dead. So, I don't know. Right. 2439 is the number of frames that I dropped. I'm pretty sure that's the same as it was. If you saw something then that might be more related to YouTube than me. Let's have a quick word with Comrade, shall we?
All right. All right. He tried to kill me.
But
It's my bad.
It seemed like...
My bad, Brian. I'm
It
sorry.
was Pekar. He's lying right there. And you let him go. You told me to my face that
I never
had
really watched,
nothing to fear. Keep out of my sight. You hear? I might have been killed for pity's sake.
I can't remember what it was called. I think we're probably wrong.
What is
What the hell was it called? Lazy Town. Never really watched Lazy Town. Bit before my time, that one. Okay, we need to talk to Fayfire.
Greetings. What business have you?
I came to an agreement with Conrad.
He's already here. You wouldn't believe how clever that fellow is. Now we really will build that trebuchet. That I guarantee you.
Well, I
I'd
hope
like to
so.
be
That's
of
the whole
service.
reason we went and got him.
I'm truly grateful to you. And the men will be too when the assault starts. Fine work. You've certainly saved many lives. I probably shouldn't, but go and have a look in my trunk. You might find something there.
Oh,
you
I'll have a
can
look in
use.
your trunk.
Thank you.
I'll have a hard look in your trunk, mate. 1,000 groschen? That's very nice because I have very little groschen. Because I have to give 15,000. How much do I have on me? Saying that. Oh, we've got 3.7 now. Where is Conrad's chest? Biggest part of my childhood was the song Belgique or Belgium from The Good Cause. English version is Luxembourg. I don't know that at all. Oh, it's from Lazy Town. I see, right. The only Lazy Town song I know is the mix-up people did with Lil Jon. Was it Lil Jon? That's the only one I know, which is brilliant, but probably not what you mean. Not in this spirit either, particularly. There's none of those chests. I want to take his stuff, but I need to know where his chest is. Where on earth would it be? Ah, unlock. There we go. Yeah, thank you very much. You shouldn't listen to it. Tried way too hard to translate it. Fair enough. So, is any of the stuff I picked up going to be a little better for me? Not that. Oh, that's stolen. We need to get rid of that quick smartish. Oh, that's a little better. How much better? Ooh, a few points, a few points. Ooh, I like it as well. It looks swisher, doesn't it? Looks a lot swisher. They're a little better as well. Only a tiny, tiny fraction. But still, better is better. Stolen, stolen, stolen. Ooh, that's better as well. Oh, that's because we've got our slippers on still, rather than our steel plate. That's because we just put those on somehow. Might just give to the horse. Have I just done that with loads of stuff? I think I have. Oh no, it says that's... Alright, okay. Yeah, because I've messed this all up. I see what I've done. Right. Pretty sure the thing I had on there was stolen, so I had to take that off. So that's not better, that's not better, that's not better. That's... Oh, that's what I'm wearing. Okay. No, what? That's stolen. I can't wear that. So why am I missing 2 lots of stuff? I don't get it. Did I give my horse some of my stuff somehow? Oh, maybe I did. Okay. I totally did. Yeah, okay, right. That sorted that out. Right, that goes to the horse, that goes to the horse, that goes to the horse, that goes to... In fact, it probably all goes to the horse, doesn't it, saying that? Get rid of that as well. Right, okay. Whew. So, our only mission now is to wait, isn't it? Wait until the trebuchet is finished. Yes, I cannot be bothered to craft 60 potions. Doesn't seem like a good idea to you. Why not? Tell me about it.
No! Clear off. Let me sleep.
Let him sleep, he says as he walks down the hill. We don't use euros at the moment, Auntie. We are still on the old Great British Pound. So no change to our currency. It's one of the things that we never swapped over to the European Union with. We stuck with our own currency. Not that it makes much difference at the moment. They're basically worth about the same. Because the pound's gone down a little bit. So, may as well be the same as it at the moment. Now, I'm not sure why we stayed, and everyone else who's joined moves over, we didn't. I know my wife's particularly not entirely convinced that a joint currency is a great thing, but yeah, I don't know why we would have stayed. Been like a big part of the European Union to start with, gone into the European Union, but not changed to the euro, to the Brexit. I don't know why I'm checking, because there's no way the siege that's going to be done yet, is it? We haven't slept once. No. We just slept as much as we can, have we? Slept too long already. Let's find where we can sit. Let's find somewhere we can sit. Is there anywhere we can sit? Yes. Some nice seat. Then we'll just pass some time. Does that seem excessive? It does, doesn't it? Let's just go overnight. Said a few days, didn't it? We might just have to just skip a whole bunch of time. I'm not even sleeping, I'm just waiting. Literally just sat waiting. Sat on a bench, staring for 24 hours straight. Straight in front of you, not blinking. I blinked. Couldn't do it. It's too long. Oh, that's taking effect, isn't it? Taking shape. That's the word I'm looking for. Hey Shizkan, how you going? How you doing? All of them. Couldn't decide on which one to go for, so tried to use them all at once. Hello, guard. How are you, Shizkan? Well, now that we've sat doing nothing all night, that is indeed a trebuchet. Of course it is. The superior siege weapon. Let's have a little bit more of a sleep. Let's sleep outdoors this time. You know. Not sure I do. Do I know you? Do I know you? Okay. Cryptic. They call you the meat man, do they? Is that because you eat a lot of meat, or is it because you creepily dress up in meat-based costumes? You were gonna get up? That was weird. Maybe it is secretly Anya Jelly. Although I'm pretty sure I can hear her cleaning the bathroom because this is a prank. It's very well done. No, not often. I don't call her the meat man very often. It'd be a bit weird. At work I just keep meatballs in my desk. Okay. Someone else is calling themselves a meat man, not you. It's okay. At work I just keep meatballs in my desk. Who keeps meatballs in their desk? That's a weird thing to do. Like still in the can, I'm guessing, right? Not just loose meatballs. Very messy. Well, your pens would get covered in sauce. Or we're talking fresh meatballs, like posh meatballs. See, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, you don't want meatballs on your paperwork. Oh, that's quick, Auntie. You're flying through your homework. Definitely cannot help you with the Latin. No chance. Posh meatballs. So it's just. Oh, you're the best laughing at posh meatballs. Why are you laughing at posh meatballs? Ordered a container for them on Amazon. Well, I don't know why you didn't do that first. Container first, then the meatballs. That makes sense. Does that look done to you? That looks pretty done to me. Fine for food. That's called sharing, man. You're still on about your homework because I don't share your homework with me. Keep it. I wonder what those bits are for. That's an idea, Auntie. Yeah, one drawer for paperwork, one drawer for meatballs. That makes sense. Okay, so we're talking to Fayfire? No, we're talking to Sir Robard, are we? Yes, we are. Okay. Just use my shirt until my boss ran to fire me because my shirt always got spaghetti on it. Just use, I mean, have a spare shirt at least. Have a meatball shirt and then a shirt to wear. Don't just carry meatballs in your shirt. What's wrong with posh meat? You know what I mean? Just like, you know, you get like fresh meatballs from the supermarket. So when people say meatballs to me, I immediately think of like, you know, Campbell's cans of meatballs.
Now, let's see how strong those walls are.
Let it rip!
What's that?
That was just the first shot. The trebuchet has to be calibrated. That's perfectly normal. I'll have the range in no time.
You just keep them in my pocket, but people kept telling me I was weird. Well, don't. If you're going to put meatballs in your pocket, don't tell people you've got meatballs in your pocket. That's where you're going wrong there.
Move. Move. Damn it, I have to get to Sir Divish.
And also, line your pockets.
Sir,
how did they know then? Do you people just going through your pockets?
There's no time.
Someone bring water. Breathe, man. You'll be all right. Who's coming?
Noticing I was eating them on the bus or in a meeting.
There's an army on the way.
Again, that sounds like your own fault for taking meatballs out of your
Havel
pocket
Medic
in a
of Valde.
meeting.
And they're very close.
Havel Medic. He's surely not coming to help us.
Doesn't seem likely.
That bastard. I have a score to settle with him.
Everyone's really impressed with the meatball shirt idea. What I'm picturing is just like a shirt with lots of like meatball-sized pockets, just like individually placed over the shirt, lined with like some sort of plastic lining so the sauce doesn't leak.
Toth's reinforcements are about to descend on us.
That swine.
How many men?
We don't know exactly, but there are many, and they will probably be here by dawn.
So soon?
He's
How is it that we knew
a very
nothing
weird
about
position.
this before?
The whole land is in chaos. It's a wonder we can find out anything at all.
If they attack from the rear,
We'd be finished, just as Toth has been.
If you're hungry whilst you're in a meeting, you get a little
be
pocket
one
fork,
step ahead of us the whole
take a meatball
time.
out,
Not
eat the
this time,
meatball.
though.
Perfect.
What are you thinking?
Robard, how do you think the weather will be tomorrow?
Well, sir, if my joints don't deceive me, and they rarely do, it'll rain. It'll rain buckets.
Here.
Meteorologist
We'll make
now,
a
is he?
stand here, I and Radzig's men. You will wait until they charge us, and then strike them from the rear. Here, and here. If we succeed, we'll have it over and done with before they notice anything in Talmberg.
It's a big ol' lift.
Might just work. But we'll have to leave someone in the encampments in case they do come out of Talmberg.
A few men will be all I need.
Well, that depends on whether you can hold out. We don't even know how many there are.
We will hold out.
That's the spirit.
I'll give the orders to my men.
We will be ready.
My part in the battle, sir. I wanted to
Oh
go
no, I
with
don't like the new
skeleton.
helm. I've gone off it
I
immediately
need
now
more
that I've
than
seen
that
it.
from you.
More, sir.
If we can't hold out at the quarry, we're finished. You, I, Hanish, and Radzik. And since Hanish is commanding the flank attack, Radzik is captive and I'm wounded, Captain Robard will be leading on the field.
Of course. Who better?
Why no spaghetti in there to honour our
There's no
precious
question
god?
Robard's a good commander. But
Don't eat
many
it.
of
In the
them
other pocket,
come
have the
from
food
scouts.
instead of eating the meatballs.
We need someone there who
spaghetti
knows
altar.
them and has their respect.
There's a whole
Sir?
altar now. So in the second pocket, put like some fries or
I
some
mean
shit.
you, Henry.
Well, then it's just like a whole meal. It's like that's like a
That is-
dinner jacket. You're describing a dinner jacket now. Wasn't listening. I was thinking about meatball shirts. If you're talking about a meatball shirt, then it's a shirt just for meatballs. If you want some like fries trousers, then that's a different thing entirely. I knew who you meant, Auntie. Blimey, you don't have to tell me that. Do I? Yeah,
I
solid.
want to be in the vanguard.
Now hear me well, Henry. There are whole cemeteries full of heroes who rushed into danger. And if the first human you meet runs you through, it won't be good for morale.
Not for my morale.
Not to mention that Radzik would have my guts for garters. In the battle, you and a group of Skalitz men will be concealed in the woods over the road.
But, sir, I think I should...
Quiet! Don't underestimate
I know you
the
have
task
pockets in
itself.
jackets. I'm just saying if you're
You'll
gonna
have to
like
keep
a,
nervous men on a
I was
short
basically
bow
taking the
and
mick out of a
not
dinner
attack
jacket and saying a dinner jacket has
and then
pockets full of
conduct the
various
attack on the rear
foods.
so fiercely and
to encompass
quickly
a
that
dinner.
the foe has no chance to react. If the line should start to break, we need someone with their head firmly on their shoulders to keep control of the men.
That's me. Head's
Very
very
well,
well
sir.
attached.
That's what I like to hear. When you're ready, go and join the Skalitz men. They'll be mustering in the woods above the road to Rete.
What I probably need to do is get stuck on that pole is...
If you thought you'd be spending the whole season sitting on your own...
Quiet now. Where do I need to go? Over there. That's fine. I need to go and find... There's a blacksmith down there, isn't there? I want to go and talk to the blacksmith and see about... Where's Talmberg? This way.
Welcome, Henry.
Repairing my stuff. It's been a while since I repaired my gear. And it's probably a little rusty at this point. So let's try not to kill ourselves coming down the hill. That would be... That's a very large hedge. Didn't think it'd be quite as extensive as that. Oh, nope. Come on now. Come on, gender. What are you playing at?
Yeah.
Where's the is that the blacksmith? No.
Hey!
Hey you walked right into me. Really wanted the blacksmith. Like really wanted the blacksmith. How is my stuff? Generally in good condition. Yeah, that combat jacket is done, sunshine. An i7 flash generation decent for gaming. I have an i7 3770K, which is I think an Ivy bridge. So that's pretty old. It's not fast. I think it's like second or third generation, is there something like that? I mean, realistically, processors haven't done much. At the moment with AMD, Intel are in a bit of a core war, just trying to get the core numbers up. But processor technology hasn't really changed all that much. As long as it's a relatively decent speed, it doesn't really matter what sort of processor it is, really. i7 means to be hyper-threaded as well, so you're kind of getting twice as many cores, so I imagine that would be perfectly fine, Beth. Let's have a quick run around, see if we can spot this stupid blacksmith who's decided to take the afternoon off. It is the afternoon, yes. Wouldn't be up in the tents. So, news in my town. Local boy gives police a bag containing 12 grand. He was rewarded with a certificate of some kind. I pray my kids aren't that stupid. If they find 12 grand, they bring it home. Daddy needs new meatballs. But if you take money to the police and it isn't claimed, don't you get that anyway? Or is that like an urban myth? Think of all the meatballs you get for 10 grand as well. Overflowing with meatballs. I can't see this dude, so I guess maybe we'll just have a go at it. Please use the money on new cars and equipment. See, is that true though? I don't know. Surely if it wasn't claimed and the person who found it signed away their rights to it or something. It's a quad core. Yeah, I can't imagine you'd have many problems with that, Beth. I mean, maybe if you try to play like the absolute latest and greatest games. But even then, a processor's a processor. I can't see there being many issues with that. Who isn't going to claim 12 grand? Drug dealers. Who has a bag with 12 grand in? Drug dealers. They can't go to the police and be like, can I get my money from my bag or 12 grand in? Because they're going to go, why have you got 12 grand? You need to prove to us that you got that 12 grand legitimately. Did you find any dragons yet? Mystery. Mr. Tiri. Mr. Tai. I'm going to continue to pronounce that wrong for as long as I can. No, there are no dragons, and I'm pretty sure you know there are no dragons. You're well aware of that. Not yet, I think. Oh no, the dragons, right, I see. No. Yes, there's you talking to. Got confused. Too much though, I'd buy a new computer with 12 Gs. Oh, 12 grand, right. Took me a moment as well. Wow.
Yeah.
Let's have a bit of a sleep, just to save the game. YouTube chat, Shizcan. There's people in YouTube, and there's you in Twitch. It's a him. It's a him. I know Mr. T.I. I know him in real life. That is my friend from Canada. I went to Japan with him. That's where I met him. I met him in Japan. You did just do a bit of gender assuming there, didn't you? Let's go. Yeah. I do stream on Twitch too. I use a little program called Restream, which I stream to Restream, and then Restream streams to multiple sources. So Restream streams to Twitch and YouTube for me, so you can see me on Twitch and YouTube at the same time if you wanted. It'd be weird, don't do that, but it's possible. Yes, but please don't leave me. Ooh, hello. Hello, Path. Where did you go? I've done it. It is weird. No idea what you're talking about. Mr. Tai. Mr. T.I. Tai. I'm gonna go Tai. Mr. Tai. Have I got to make my way down this hill? I think I have, haven't I? So my job in the fight is to hang back until it all goes wrong. Is that basically what they were saying? I've watched on YouTube whilst also watching on Twitch. Well, that's a weird thing to do. It's weird. Right, I see. I'm with you. I'm weird. I'm weird? I'm weird. Whatever, yeah.
Not yet. Easy. Easy.
Watching on YouTube and Twitch at the same time sounds weird.
Easy, mate.
There's a lot of them.
Oh my god.
There's literally 5 of us.
Hold.
Oh, there's 9 of us. I'll take it back. There's 9 of us. The thing with your restream thingy, Mance. Duh.
Fuck. There's a lot of... Damn it! They were expecting us! First troops to the bridge! Fuck. Break through! Vanguard! To the left! And the rest, come with me! We'll flank the bastards!
At them! Charge! Drive those horsens into the dirt!
How did they see me? Calling shenanigans. This isn't my preferred group fight. I like to sneak around behind people so I can attack them. Oh, this is a catastrophe. they really like focusing on me straight away, don't they? Taking a couple out. Saw you coming. Saw you coming. Back up. Back up. What did I'll look at chat in a second. It's too hectic. We're actually winning this. This is crazy. Oh my god, done it. So yes, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Good timing. It's been about an hour. Can't wait to have kids that leave me when they grow old, said Spiders. So you fell afoul there, Auntie, of the old restream chat, didn't you? Yes. Well, that doesn't let you retract messages, so I get to see everything. Unless you're very, very quick. He's gone. Okay. I need to loot some stuff before it goes too far. Pretty sure they've got it. Oh, I got one. No worries, Auntie? Yeah, I won. Of course I won. What are you talking about, crazy person? Don't see me losing fights. Too good for that. Yeah, so people in YouTube land can't see it.
Here's their leader.
What? This boy.
You should show a little more respect, Divish. You'll need it when you kneel before Istvan. Oh, now the pup shows his teeth.
Istvan, you say? Not Sir Istvan? Or Lord Toth? Just how intimate are the two of you?
Ooh. Go on, Henry.
He's Eric, Toth's captain and right-hand man.
Finally, some good news. Shackle him and guard him closely.
Something's happening.
Those bastards want to destroy our trebuchet.
Build another one. Screw it. Took us like a day to build it. It's fine. Or it's whatever. Game saved. I like that. Like that a lot. Yeah, let's go. Let's go and definitely save the trebuchet. Oh, you kidding me? Oh, yeah. Damn it, game. Typical enemy ratting the shit out of everybody. I mean, he is the enemy. I think that's fine. Come on, peeps. Ooh, in fact, what I'll do is it M? Marigold? Marigold decoction. Yes, please. And probably. Why would you say that? I might live. You never know. I did it right in that fight, didn't I? And we were massively outnumbered. We kicked arse. Is that the chunky lord up there? Oh, he's going to run out of breath soon, surely. Surely. I can tackle. I don't. I definitely shouldn't, but I mean, I really want to tackle one of them to the ground. Now that I know that's a possibility, oh, it's very tempting. Where? It's up there, isn't it? And if they want to take out the trebuchet, they've taken it. There's nothing we can do about that. Stopping. Okay. They'll be fine. Oh, he's got nothing. Oh, it's terrible. He's got nothing either. We done? I'll be right there, lads. I think you're getting confused there. Shia LaBeouf wasn't like... I can't. I mean, I was really tempted to tackle them, but I suspect that it will be frowned upon. Oh my god, they're all gone. I'm coming, lads. Don't worry. I'm coming. Oh, there they are. That's okay. Not too far away. Trebuchet still standing. Now, did I get the park where I could sprint into people? Don't think I did. No, don't think I did. Wedge backfired massively. Oh, I don't very rarely lose those these days. Okay. Oh, fine. Do the mercy kill. Oh, yeah, you managed to get that one quick enough. I didn't see what that one said. Oh my god. The other guys had great stuff, and you've all got terrible stuff. You should all be ashamed of yourselves. We still fighting? We're still fighting. Okay, sorry. It's a bit of battlefield looting. Now this guy looks a bit shinier. Ah, stopped already. Well, now I want to know what it said. One of my only regrets.
Well?
The damage isn't too serious.
So we can shoot.
Not just yet.
No?
Sir, what are we waiting for?
You've heard his threats, Robard. Do you want him to kill Radzig and my wife? We have to consider all our options.
It's a bit late for that,
And
mate.
it would be a shame to destroy the castle, too. But how do we get that rat out of there?
So, I might have a solution. What about exchanging hostages? He was the captain at Vranjik, and he brought Istvan's reinforcements here. Seems to be on very, intimate terms with Toth. He might be able to tell us something. And he might even be as valuable to his lord as Lady Stephanie and my father are to us.
You're your father's son, by God.
You're a godsend, lad. You're right. We'll interrogate this horse.
Why did no one ever think of that? Why does it take
next.
me
Come to my tent when you've rested.
to tell you to ask the guy you've just taken captive, who was leading part of their army, some questions? I tell you, some people. Alright, sod the briefing. Let's see if we can find any... Let's put our sword away. Where did we fight? We fought over here a little bit. That's a horse. No, all the bodies are going to be gone, aren't they? That's a shame. NPCs are apparently drastically stupid, yes. We've got a couple of things. Probably nothing that's actually much good to us, but we'll have a quick look. No, 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 no. Still, worth a little bit of money, which we're going to need. Wrong buttons, yes. Seeing as we gave 15,000. No worries, Beth, welcome back. You just lazing around. Alright, interrogation, go.
Talking, or make your peace with God.
Do your worst. I won't betray my lord.
Okay then.
Ah, Henry. Just the man I want. This fool would rather hang than sing. You know more about him than we do, so maybe you can get something out of him.
And now I'm a torturer as well, apparently. This. I get dragged into
Eric.
some scrapes here, don't I?
It is Eric, isn't it? Looks like the boot's on the other foot this time, doesn't it?
Fuck you.
If you do.
need to change your tone. If you start being nice, you might just come out of this alive.
Go on, Auntie.
So now I'll ask you a few questions, and you better think carefully about how you answer them.
Oh, no, I told you not to ask me Latin. I told you I'm really good at it. What do you think, sestertai? Sequins. Who is Toth? How did you meet him? What are your people after? What are your people after?
What is he after?
Are you really that clueless? To destroy Wenceslas's allies. You.
Okay. Who is he?
Who is this Toth?
Oh, it's Latin money.
He's an orphan,
Maybe they
same
use
as me.
sequins.
The Turks killed his parents, so he started killing Turks. Sigismund needed men like that, so Istvan ended up in his service.
No, it's not going to work, is it?
How many men does he have in the castle?
How should I know? There were nearly 70 of us at the beginning, but there's probably not even half left. But that's still more than there ever were in that castle. More than enough to defend it.
We'll give it a go.
How did you meet him?
What's that got to
No.
do with anything?
Didn't think that would work.
Who does he take his orders from?
Are you stupid? He works for Sigismund.
Listen to me. Toth has hostages in the castle, and we have you. So, how about an exchange?
Do you take him for a fool? Do you really think he'd give up the only thing he has that stops you from attacking?
He might.
He'll never accept an exchange.
You better pray he will, for your own sake.
Wasn't far
Because
off.
once we attack, you'll be worthless to us. And what do you suppose will happen to a worthless bandit? I won't waste any more time on you. You could have saved yourself, but apparently you value your master's skin more than your own.
I don't need to save myself. Istvan will save me. And he'll kill every last one of you.
Why should he save you?
Very emotional.
He'll sacrifice you, just like everyone in Vranic and Pribyslavitz. You're nothing but a common bandit.
You don't know anything. He'll come for me, and anyone who lays a finger on me will pay dearly.
You two do seem to be very
Now I'm
close, don't you?
curious. Why would he care that much about you? Could it be your lovers?
You never understand.
So yes.
For a while there, I thought we'd get nothing out of him. But in the end, he spilled his guts.
I thought you were much too easy on him. But it seems your approach was the right one. Well done, lad. Anyway,
What's wrong with the names? Istvan?
No ordinary brigand. And he believes Toth cares about him. We'll just have to see if the bastard cares as much about him as Divish does about his wife and you about your father.
I've only just found out he's my father, so not high boundaries.
Well,
Not much to aim for.
I think the time has come to find out just how much Toth values our hostage. Do you want to parley with him yourself?
I think I'll leave that to you, Hamish.
So be it. I'll do my utmost. Bring the hostage below the battlements.
Game. Game. Hello, game. You, there we go. Oof, panicked for a second. As I said a long time ago. Probably from the same inspirational lad.
What is it? Did our neighbourly visit catch you unprepared?
A little, but we've settled in nicely. And this fellow is enjoying our company so much, we simply can't get rid of him. It seems we are in similar situations. Perhaps it's time to send our respective guests home.
Not a chance. Do you take me for a fucking fool?
Kinda did, yeah.
If anything happens to Eric, I'll let every manjack here have his way with this bitch, and I'll dice Kobila into goulash meat.
Nobly spoken, your grace. But for all I know, you may have done that already.
Divish, I'm sorry.
Why are you sorry? Oh, because you let them in. Yeah, no, that's fine. You're a disappointment to us all.
Greetings, friends. Fear not, Lord Toth is treating us like royalty.
They're unharmed, as you can see. But don't try any tricks, or they won't be for long, Hanush.
And don't you try any tricks, because we've got Eric.
It seems your lord doesn't place any great value in you, boy.
Go to hell. I'm sorry. It looks like it's not going to be that easy.
Well, at least we know they're alive.
Not here next week, Auntie. Not here. I will be journeying away on honeymoon. So I doubt she'll be here either. I mean, possibly. Who knows? So yes, for those of you who haven't picked up on it, this will be the last stream until like mid-October.
Well, friends, what do you suggest?
I will be missing the next 3 streams because I'll be away on my honeymoon.
It's a great risk, Robard, with Stephanie and Radzig inside.
I know how you feel, sir, but Toth is no fool. They are his last safe.
The next stream... Oh, I can't. I don't want to do it in the middle of a
until
speaking thing. Oh, I can use my phone.
Would you be saying that if it were your wife inside?
Or your father? Well, let me point out that we have no choice anyway.
Thanks, Beth. I thoroughly enjoy Wednesdays
as well. We don't have enough supplies to keep men here for weeks, while gangs of brigands and Sigismund's army roam the countryside. Toth won't agree to an exchange, and even if he did, we'd have to let him go.
So the next stream will be on the 17th of October.
In our side till Judgment Day.
A full month away.
Sir, a message has arrived.
Oh, what is it?
Margrave Jobst is approaching with his retinue and wants to speak with you.
Jobst, you say? All right.
Yes, unfortunately, Beth. Yeah, the last one for a few weeks.
Who's Jobst?
So Wednesdays might get a little bit more boring until October.
And Sigismund. He's the Margrave of Moravia.
Only a year ago, he was collaborating with Sigismund and the League of Lords.
I think if I set time aside for my honeymoon to stream, I think my wife would be very angry with me.
Now, he's changed sides. Appointed himself
I am hoping to do just like a few, probably small videos and pictures and stuff as I travel around.
Nevertheless,
I'm pretty sure we've got Wi-Fi in the room, so I'll do a few of those. So that'll be on Twitter and the Discord and Instagram and all that sort of stuff.
I'm afraid you're right, Hanish. All right. We'll let the men rest a while and then attack. Come to me when everything is ready.
Missed all of that pretty much. Sure, it's not important. Oh dear, excuse me. As I said, I'm a little bit tired. I was quite late last night trying to waste my time not recording things, apparently. So what have we got? Talk to Sir Divish when you are ready. Talmberg must be conquered. Talk to Sir Divish about starting the siege. Just talk to Sir Divish then, really, isn't it? Oh, I'm very sure I will enjoy it. Very sure I'll enjoy it. The only thing I really want to do...
Welcome, Henry.
Thank you. Random guard. Let's pop down and see if that blacksmith has arrived back at home yet. What part of Britain? I'm down in the southwest, Auntie. Down in the wet depths of the southwest. So in particular, I'm in Devon. That'd be cool. Whereabouts are you going? I'm not sure many school trips come down this way. Although we do get a lot of French students saying that. So, you never know, I suppose.
Be a bit more careful.
No, where is this blacksmith? All I want to do is repair my goods.
Yeah.
Let's go talk to Sir Divish then. Chill out. Touching a bush and freaking right out. Now I'm assuming the game's saved, but I will sleep just to be sure. If I can find a spare bed. I'm going to sleep next to this guy. No, not at all. I got married on the 19th of May. So 4 months ago today, in fact. Perfect. And there are a couple of pictures around there on the Twitter and the Discord somewhere. Did it go on the Discord? Can't remember. Definitely made it to Twitter. And probably Instagram as well.
Uh-huh.
I panicked.
And it seems you're glad to see me too. I'm about to give the order to bombard Talmberg. And since it's mainly thanks to you that we still have a treasure,
get on.
I think you should have the honor of the first shot.
I'll be delighted.
To smash my castle? I can't say I share your enthusiasm.
Sorry, sir. I didn't mean it like that.
There's nothing to it. The men will load the trebuchet. All you have to do is pull the lever.
Well, I suppose I could manage that.
Then we'll bombard Talmberg for several days.
Twitter equals the Discord Twitter feed channel, indeed, yes.
May the Lord watch over you.
It didn't have the older stuff on it, so that sort of stuff. So, for the older stuff, you'd still have to go to Twitter. Where?
Load the trebuchet.
Oh, okay. See you in a sec, Auntie. I've got all day, it's fine. You can take your time. Could have had this ready to go, really, couldn't you?
Hey, Henry's come to see us.
Hey, hello, guard. How are you? Well, that depends on how far we get through with this. My original intention was to... I know, it's taken so long, isn't it? Was to finish Kingdom Come before I went on honeymoon so I could start something off when I come back, start something new. But I missed a stream, which didn't help because everything went a bit wrong in work and I had to do a bit of a shorter stream previously. So I'm hoping to finish the game. What good does that one do there? Oh, you roll it all the way up, okay. Still not entirely sure because there's already one in there. So yeah, so if Kingdom Come isn't finished, which I suspect it may not be, then we'll be continuing with Kingdom Come when I come back. And then I think the game I'm probably going to do, you're just going to push that right through there? Yep, perfect. That's how that works. Will probably be Ghost of a Tale, which is like a mouse RPG style game that Indy bought me a little while back. Welcome back, Auntie, by the way. We're loaded again, peeps. What's going on? Now, how did that make you feel, Sir Divish?
The Lord be praised. What brings
you're not supposed to be talking to you?
I've arranged for a priest to come. He promised to take care of the people around here.
Thank you, Henry.
Get a new charger.
Lifting the spirit can help us all.
I got hold of a sword to take care of our wounded.
Thank you. Most of them have already lost their homes. Their lives are all they have left.
Cool.
We made it in the...
We failed. That serpent from Valdic gave us the slip. I should have known he'd have his fingers in it all. If only I could catch him.
Would you kill him?
Maybe. But before that, I'd throw him in the dungeon for a few
Need to get your dungeons back first, though, don't you?
He enjoys it. Still, the best I'll be able to do is lodge a complaint against him when the king returns, and just thinking about it gets my goal. And my arms kill him. Damn it!
Okie dokie.
May the Lord watch over you.
Goodbye. Are you ready? How am I doing for food? I'm doing fine. You ready, Sir Robard? We're going to do this.
Divish said...
Sir Divish.
Don't be rude, Henry.
Sir Divish said you tell me what happens next.
Aye. We're going to watch Ishtran shitting himself.
That's all?
For a few days, at least. So if you have anything to attend to, now's the time. Just don't forget to come back. Good luck, then.
Oh, I've got 775 groschen for just talking to him.
Hey, watch it! I'll remember you.
What did you say to me?
Hell?
What did you say to me?
Be more careful! What?
Oh. Cheek of it. Utter cheek of it. So, let's just have a lot of sleep, I guess. There's nothing else I really need to do. So we'll have a sleep, we'll have a wait, we'll eat some food if we need to. Although our food does go down rather slowly these days, which is nice. Nice. And then, yeah. We're gonna need, probably not gonna need to check on thingy for a while, Pribyslavich. Imagine that we're ticking over okay as is. Probably shouldn't have actually started it off, really. It's probably costing me more money to do the stuff that I have there. Are we not bombarding it still?
God be with you, Henry.
Yeah, God be with you too. Let's have a seat. And let's have a wait. Oh. Oh yeah, I have to do that. Let's just do the full 24. Just sitting, staring, not blinking, doing nothing. Contemplating the nothingness of the universe. Thinking about all the nothings I could be achieving with the 24 hours in which I'm doing nothing. Nothing. So there you go. Blimey. It's a small handful of people that are very happy about how this is going. What we should... Do we need to eat? No, we don't. Our food really just keeps going forever these days. I need to sleep. You can't sleep in the bed. I'm definitely sleeping in this bed. That's creepy, just stared into my soul. Sorry, it wasn't my intention. I forgot I have that ability. Food is still not really ticking down at all, is it? I hate that last hour that just takes a little bit longer. I can't even just slept in the Lord's bed as well. No one questioned it.
How are you, Henry?
Is something the matter?
A few of them have taken to their heels. If they stop in Kutenberg, I'll be glad enough. But I fear they may have other plans.
If those were the best of Ishvan's men, they could be lurking in the woods. They'll probably wait to attack us at the worst possible moment.
My fear exactly. I won't breathe easy until Toth is hanging from the gate. But in the meantime, I'll be glad to know the woods at my back are clear. Can I count on you?
Of course, Sir Obar. Would you like me to bring back their gear as evidence they're dead?
That's not necessary. I trust you, Hal. You don't even have to do the killing. Just let me know where you find them, and that'll be that. There's no need for you to get hurt in the process.
How's it going? Has been a while indeed. The Pearl Jam gig was actually really, really good. Really, really good. I'm not so much into Pearl Jam. They're much more the Wife's band, but yeah, I did really enjoy them actually. Really good gig. They played for a long, long time. So where are these woods where I need to go? They did several encores, which was fantastic. It says go check the woods behind us, but then it doesn't really give me a marker. So yeah, they turned all the house lights up at like 11 o'clock and they played for like another 30-40 minutes or something. So yeah, it was really good. They've just done, the bootlegs just come out. So we'll probably pick that up at some point. But yeah, it was awesome. Really, really awesome. I mean, his...
Since Sir Divish's colours still aren't flying over...
Just so. That Istvan's a stubborn bastard.
Alright, when do we start?
There's no reason to wait. Are you really ready? If you need to rest or anything, we can still wait. You won't have another chance until we've won the day. Or until your final rest.
I have to deal with something first.
Alright, but don't keep us waiting too long.
Yeah, I've got to go check the forest.
See you later.
But it didn't come up with anything, so maybe what I'll do is just jump on gender. And I'll just have a bit of a ride through the forest and see if I can find anything.
Yeah.
I'll get stuck on that very small hill. God damn it, Henry. Embarrassing me in front of all my friends. So we'll keep an eye out for these random guys. I mean, I think we'd be quite lucky to find them. Oh, it is giving me a quest area. Is it literally just, it could be anywhere on the map? 'Cause that's a bit excessive. Of course you are.
Yeah.
Can't hang out this much and not be friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, I suspect we're going to struggle to find them, which is a bit of a pain. Be nice to make the last fight that little bit easier, but there we go. I don't know if you're mistaken, Antz. I don't see. You don't have visibility of that from the page I look at. Although, of course, if you're watching on YouTube and you fancy clicking the like button, that'd be super, super awesome. Or as Kapil says, just smash like. Yep, same thing. So let's head back. Ooh, another deer hunting spot. Never did really get into the hunting aspect. Oh, come on, Rock. What are you playing at? What are you playing at? Was it this far coming into the woods, or have I got myself lost?
I can't just drop everything and leave.
Oh my god, yeah. Very, very much the wrong way. Let's go back this way. At least I can say I've checked out more of the forest now, I guess. We've got a slight angle, just so we can check out a little bit more. Not sure where the cat talk came from, but okay. I've not seen the pictures of your cats, Andy. Seen Yara, not seen the cats. This horse can gallop for years. Just does not care. What's that? Nothing. Oh, I saw something. Yeah. Okay. Onwards. Got to be close to the edge of the forest now if there's a watchtower. Yes, indeed. Looks like.
Hey, Henry's come to see us.
Hello.
Yeah.
Thank you, Auntie. That was kind of it, yeah. Back in the days when Future came to the streams. It should be Lord Henry for that peasant. You are utterly correct. I should go and slap him upside his face. Let's do this.
Are we prepared to lay...
There's no reason to wait. You won't have another...
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Glad to hear it. We're going to attack on two fronts. The north gate and the west wall, which will scale with ladders. The attack will be split into different stages. Taking the outer walls, the inner bailey, and finally the core of the castle and the tower.
Yep, I'm listening.
How are we going to attack the gate?
We'll try to do as much damage as we can with the trebuchet first. Keezer claims he can even hit it directly.
I thought that's what he's been doing.
Even if that's true, we'll have to charge through a downpour of enemy arrows all the way to the portcullis.
Portcullis?
Oh, Henry.
Fortunately, it's wooden, so we'll be able to break it down. But dealing with the defense in the bailey won't be easy.
And what's the plan for attacking the west wall?
First, we have to get men to the wall with ladders, which is no easy matter under fire, so we'll need as many men covering them as possible. As soon as the ladders are in place, our foot soldiers will run up and try to scale the wall. Once a few of them get to the battlements, we should quickly gain the upper hand.
How will we take the battlements?
Either by scaling the west wall, or our men at the gate will help. If they can break through, that is.
Well, that's the same sort of time I get. My alarm goes off early in that every day, Andy.
And the inner bailey?
That will be tough. Even if we get through the gate and into the outer bailey, we're still a long way from victory. The castle is designed so we'll be like hens in a coop to anyone with a bow on the inner battle.
Okay, now it's early.
We'll have to either fight our way through, or somehow get around them.
What about the living quarters?
There, I'm worried most about the hostages. Once we're inside, Istvan will know defeat is inevitable, but we'll still have to fight
Gonna be fine for you.
every room.
Just living the dream, getting up nice and early.
I think I've heard everything I need to know.
Do you want to join the attack on the walls or on the gate? Remember, many of the Skalitz men will follow you. It could make a big difference.
I'll help with the attack on the walls.
Oh, okay.
I'm proud of
I don't get a choice. I thought I was going to get a choice.
From an insolent pup into a tough.
You and me both, Cahill. You and me both. I am not a morning person either.
We will kick those whore sons' arses.
A village lad and an old soldier. This man must be shaking in his boots.
If he's not shaking, then he doesn't know what he's got coming. Just one last thing, though. No matter how good the plan is, something always gets fucked up.
Always.
Keep your eyes open and take advantage of every chance. Help your comrades and don't go rushing in where you're outnumbered. We have to take the castle gradually, one position after another.
I'll remember that.
Best way to start your day,
Good luck
Auntie.
to you, stripling.
So hype in the morning that people get annoyed
old soldier.
Good luck, then.
I am not hyper in the morning. I'm lucky if I've got my eyes open on the drive to work. Let's do this! Missed. Oh, I see. That was a cracking shot. I remember the cereal stuff Andy said. Nope. No, I don't. Led up to the big attack and then just dead. Dead loading screen. No one likes mornings. Anyone that says they do is a liar. Whoa. Excuse me. It's a trebuchet, not a catapult. Oh, they're going this way. I knew the plan. Oh my god, I can't get up this verge. There we go. Someone go first. Oh god, okay, I'll go first, shall I? Should've got my sword out first. Come on, peeps. Don't want to be up there on my own. I'll give them a chance to catch up. Whoa, Henry, I'm not doing that. Not touching the keyboard. Do us some help. No, don't do that, Henry. Don't do that, you idiot. Come on now. Almost, there we go. Yes, Henry, yes. Love it. Just a quick look. I know we don't have much time. Let's move. Let's do this. This way now. Now we're running this way. Why is my stamina going down like that? That's weird. Let's have a quick search of his body. Terrible stuff. He looks fancier, that's why I thought I'd give him a search. I'm away, people. Can barely see who I'm stabbing. Oh, definitely stabbed my mate. Definitely stabbed my mate there. Block. Yes, nice, Henry. Oh, we did not block that one, but that's okay. We're doing okay. Yes, nice. Do you have any stuff? Oh, you do. Lovely, I'll have that. Oh, still one going? Oh, you'll be fine, lads. You'll be fine. That looks quite fancy. Oh, it does look fancy indeed. Oh my god, too much stuff. Oh god, gone too far. Okay. Oh my god, this is a catastrophe. I can't move stuff to my horse. Okay. Ah, don't do that. Still not enough. Oh my god, alright, just go to that. Let's move. That's fine, that makes sense. Where the hell? Did not see where they went. Hopefully they went down. Oh, the other. This looks right. I want to loot that guy. That guy looks like he's got some good gear on him. Oh. How can I? How well do? Oh, too late. Okay. Oh. What did I miss? I missed something there. Who's that guy? Oh, I can't make that window bigger. Fair enough.
Sir, we should give the order.
Let's see if Istvan Toth can worm his way out of this one.
Don't tempt fate, Hanush.
Istvan! It's over!
Anti-antiseptic spam measures.
You want us to come and get you?
I wouldn't advise that. Your friend Divish wants to see his wife alive again.
And Sir Radzig? Are both hostages unharmed?
For now, Hanush, unless circumstances change.
Well, I'm glad to hear it. My guest is also safe and sound, but he's also quite keen to go
Just
home.
looting a body during a war, yeah, that's
I
fine.
imagine you feel the same way. It's been a long time since you warmed yourself with your own half.
I'm in no hurry.
Didn't
I've
lose for
plenty of
once.
supplies here. Grand view and excellent company.
Don't lose
What
me.
do I want?
Your freedom!
Freedom? Freedom to get an arrow in the back?
Sir, you're all noblemen here. All bound by honor. I give you my word as a knight and lord, and that of my companions. If you release Lady Stephanie and Sir Radzig, you may leave the castle with your men and go on your way unharmed.
And just how far will we get? What good will it do me if your men attack us in the woods instead of here?
That's what I would have done.
If you give me your word of honor that you will leave and never return, I promise you safe passage to the boundary of this fiefdom. What happens after that is up to you and the will of God Almighty.
Very well then, but I want a small safeguard. I'll give you her ladyship, but Radzig comes with me. I'll release him in Skalitz.
Out of the question! Is our word not good enough for you?
Is mine not good enough for you? I swear I'll release him when I get to a safe distance.
I don't trust him.
I'll go with him, Hanush. Let the Lady Stephanie have her freedom now.
Father!
Don't worry, son. I trust Lord Toth's self-interest more than his word. He wouldn't be fool enough to harm me.
We might.
If you're certain, Radzig.
Prepare horses and supplies, and tell your men to pull back. We'll come down.
You heard him. Get to work. And any man who breaks this truce answers to me.
So, are you really going to let them go?
My word is my bond, Henry.
He's a cutthroat and a liar. Good men are dead because of him. What's to stop us from skewering him as soon as he sets foot outside?
Our honor!
If you let him go, he'll do the same again. Or worse.
God's justice will find him. Then, he'll get a taste of my mace.
If we break our word of honor, we have none. And without honor, we
Oh, I think that's pretty savage.
Never fear. Your father will be all right.
We'll hunt down those vermin yet.
Bring the horses.
Here she is, as I promised. Not a hair on her head harmed.
Divish!
Stephanie.
Forgive me, husband. I'm sorry.
For what?
For letting them into the castle.
You what?
Come now. You're not to blame.
Whoa now. Yeah, but I control Henry, so that makes me savage.
He was your friend.
Never mind. Did he hurt you?
No.
I hope your word can be trusted.
Certainly more than yours.
If everything goes as agreed, I'll set Radzig free in Skalitz. If anyone tries to follow us, I'll kill him.
We won't.
Henry, follow him.
My apologies for keeping you from your father, but you'll see each other soon enough.
Even partially.
I almost forgot. Your sword. I expect you'll want it back after all the trouble you went to. Actually, you know what? I think I'll keep it. As a memento.
This isn't over. I'll find you.
I look forward to it. Yeah!
What's wrong with Divish? Divish is fine. I slept with his wife.
To the battlements. We have to see which way they go. Oh, they really are heading for Skalitz. Mount up, Henry. You've heard what he'll do if we follow them. We're not going to follow them. We just have to collect your father. Or do you want him to walk back here when they release him?
Yeah, so I control him when he's being badass. I think that makes me pretty savage.
Yeah.
Where did he get that fancy arm from? Wasn't wearing that just now, was he?
What do you think? Will Toth keep his word?
Oh,
He's a noble, right?
Always cereal time.
Yes. So am I.
Yes.
So Radzig will be there.
Let's just check the stuff we picked up, see if any of it's any better, or if it's just all monetary fodder. Oh, golden spurs. What spurs do we have on at the moment? Plain riding spurs. Oh, we'll keep the golden ones then. Yeah, okay. No, it's all a little bit worse, isn't it? Okay, that's all good, really. It just means it's all stuff we... Oh, cancel. It just means it's all stuff we can sell. You did say that, yes. I don't want it all. Is there anything else I can give to my horse? Yes, this stuff. That key weighs I'm assuming kilograms. I don't know what it stands for. That seems like a lot. Probably get rid of that chicken at some point. Like, no, that was the stuff we wanted to do for the quest. We can get rid of all of those. Probably leave that there then. Right, onwards.
What will you do?
Didn't even need to see who that was. Didn't even need to see who was that said that. No one is eating the horse. The horse is delicious and tasty, but no one is eating the horse. I need the horse. Horse is a requirement. Hey Chica, how you going?
Isn't it?
What do you mean?
How long have we known each other? A few weeks?
About that, I guess.
Something like that.
Before that, I was chasing wenches around Rattay and you were digging turnips. And now look at us.
That's classist. I wasn't digging turnips. There's a blacksmith.
I was an apprentice blacksmith, not a turnip digger.
Same difference, you silly
And a
bugger.
happy Wednesday to you as well, Chica. I have, actually. You
Don't worry.
welcome back, Capil.
You'll see.
You in fact just missed the big fight, Chica, but we did just save the baby factory.
Alive.
So we're now going to go. The people who did the kidnapping. Toff? Or I've forgotten his name.
Where you found Toff?
Yes.
Sneaking into Brannick all on your own?
He gave up the baby maker, but he's taken my dad with him to Skalitz. So we're going to go and collect my dad from Skalitz now.
Wouldn't catch me doing that.
Truth is, I didn't think much about it. I just felt I had to do it.
Oh, something's happening. No one sacrificed. Well, a few foot soldiers, but you know, the unimportant ones.
There's no sign of them. Move on.
There!
Is he moving? He is moving. Everything's fine.
I'm glad to see Istvan kept his word, sir.
Not half as glad as I am, Your Grace.
Well,
a couple of streams when you're talking about trial for this
now
game on
Toth has
PC.
had his head start and he's fair game.
I think the
Which way do
trial
they
I was
go?
talking about was
To the
the
north,
Steam.
but I would be careful, Sir Hans.
Fear not, Your Grace. I have twice as many men as he. Well, I won't keep you any longer. I'm sure the two of
the
you
Steam
will have a lot to say
refund
to
policy.
each
So
other.
on Steam, any game you can refund if you've played
Let's
it for
go!
less than 2 hours. So it doesn't apply to consoles, I'm afraid.
You all right, Father?
I am. They treated me quite decently. Although they did steal my horse, so I'll have to go back on foot.
I have a horse. Where's my horse?
It looks like it's all over.
Not by a long shot. It won't be over until we get this mess cleared up.
And catch that bastard. How could we let him go?
Would you rather we killed him? Even if it meant Lady Stephanie and I died too?
Of course not.
Both had the same thought
What
there,
was to
did you?
stop us from killing him after the exchange?
Honor?
Honor?
If the word of honor of a nobleman could not be trusted, then he would never have agreed to the exchange.
Where's the honor in abandoning your son?
There was one goat that was a god, and that was Gary the goat.
You know how it is.
And he has unfortunately died, so there are no more godly goats.
It happened. And I couldn't marry a commoner. Then your father, Martin.
Stop telling me my
came
horse has been
along
eaten.
And took care of both of you.
He knew it.
What? That I was your father? Certainly. He was a great man. He took you as his own. And always kept an eye on you. Of that you can be sure.
From a distance.
I know so little about his past.
He told you nothing. Oddly enough,
I'm
even
so
though you
glad I
don't
gave
have
him
his
that
blood,
hairstyle
you're
now,
very
and he's my
like
dad.
When he was around your age, he became bored of his trade and set out to see the world. He lived through many adventures, even fought in a war.
In a war?
Yes, in Poland, I believe. And I don't think he cared much for it.
That's why he wanted me to stay at home.
He spent some time in Prague.
If I've lost my horse, I'll be
then
very
settled in
cranky.
Kuttenberg. But it seems he quarreled with someone there and finally ended up here. You know the rest.
I loved him, but even so, I somehow always had a feeling I didn't quite fit in.
No, you didn't, Henry. Don't you lie to everyone.
It was in your blood, I suppose.
I lost the one thing I had left from him. Your sword.
Ah. The sword. It's not my sword. It's yours.
Do you have it?
For a moment there, it was so near, yet so far. Oh well, it can't be helped.
It was almost within my grasp, but just then I had something else on my mind.
Well, I think we may yet have a chance to get it back. This business with Toth is not yet over.
This dude's from
unfortunately.
Dad?
That's a chance I'd welcome. Not just to get the sword, but that bastard Istvan too. And then I'll find that German whoreson who torched Skalitz, and I'll slay him with it. I'll never forget his face. Or his name. Marquardt von Aulitz.
Marquardt.
Those are noble intentions, son.
The lost
But don't
sparrow.
forget there are other things in this world that are worth living for.
Like what?
Look around you. Blue skies
Oh, there's my
overhead,
horse.
green grass underfoot.
There's my horse. It's
beautiful
fine.
girls,
My horse is
good
fine.
wine, a few good friends, and a fine steed under your backside. Those are things worth living for. Though I can't deny that swine who killed your mother must pay for what he did. But it's better not to dwell too much on that at the cost of those other things. On the subject of steeds, I think we'll have to ride like the Knights Templar.
How's that?
2 up. One day I'll tell you how they got their seal. You can take the front.
Jim, why is the horse fine? The horse is fine.
It's like I always imagined it would be, teaching my boy to ride. Although it would be better if you were a little smaller.
And I can already ride.
My word, it's all go today, isn't it? I wonder who this is.
There's a lot of them.
I think I know. It's Margrave Jobst.
The king's cousin? I wonder what he wants. I guess we'll find out soon enough.
I mean, Auntie, why is that even a question? I genuinely thought that was just someone burping into the microphone then. Ooh, I didn't think we'd actually get there today. Okay, can you go back in to do Pribyslavitz? So I did somewhere. Yes, there we go. Well, that's it. There's a difference between extreme feminism and just feminism and equality. What can only assume is a little bit of Eastern European metal. Nice. For equality for both genders, but I also like watching the world burn. Perfectly said. You can skip. Ah, I like a nice credit scene you can skip. Ooh, post-credit sequence. Going all Marvel on us. He's lost his mustache. He's lost his mustache.
Doing well, son.
Oh, it's my dad.
Father.
The dead one.
Come now. You know who sired you.
That doesn't matter now. I miss you, Amar. I miss you very much.
You'll be fine. We're proud of you.
For what?
For murdering like 200 people for starters.
Let you down. I lost the sword. I let that bastard get away.
Don't be so hard on
Does
yourself.
sound a little drunk.
There was nothing you could have done to save us. And someone has to live and carry the torch.
Alright, Anthony, calm down.
It's just a thing.
I fully agree that it goes too far. It's gender equality. If you go inequality again, then it
Now look at me.
doesn't make much sense. Equality.
Standing up to evil isn't the same as sowing its seeds. He did what was right.
He was drunk there to get rid of his mustache. That's a beautiful shot. Moon looks oddly shaped, but it's a beautiful shot.
I have to leave you now.
Oh, please.
You know I can't stay.
Will I ever see you again?
No.
God knows.
make her proud.
Oh, that's quite touching. It's quite touching to look over and see Chica going, "Where's Henry's hat?"
Oh, don't go. No.
What on earth were you dreaming about? I couldn't wake you, and it's well past dawn. Sir Radzig wants you at the upper castle. The lords are in council with Jobst.
Right. I'll go straight away. What is it?
It's just... I don't know how to address you anymore. All of a sudden you're Sir Radzig's son, hobnobbing with lords and ladies. And here's me,
Partly
as common
true,
as muck.
Auntie. The inequality in pay is because there are more men in higher paid
Do I look like a lord to you?
but that's also because of just a general
really.
sexism amongst
You're as
higher
much a
paid
lord
positions.
as
You're
I
less
am
likely to get a
none.
female CEO, not
I've
because
never
less women
looked
go
good
for
with
it,
a habit.
because the men who
Get
run
out
the
of
boards
here.
are less likely to give it to a woman. So there is still a
Or
bit
I'll
of
have you
inequality
clapped in
there.
the stocks.
He does miss his daddy. Apparently not his mum that much, just his fake daddy. Alright. Game saved. We are back in the game world, which is nice. Got to switch to your phone, no worries. Epilogue has started. Go to the upper castle during the day to meet Jobst. Well, let's crack on then. Excuse me. Oh no! Oh, okay. Ha! I'm gonna land on that horse. Oh, I did land on that horse. Perfect. Nice. Let's try that again. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me, out of my way. Oh, it's over there. Oh, where am I? Am I back in Ratai? Guess I am. Okay. Oh, I can't jump over there anymore. Okay. Yeah, a little bit of panic there. Whew. Genuinely can't jump over there if I'm trying.
Are you serious?
Are you serious? Mate, I will knock you spark out. Am I still in my old shoddy gear? Did it not give me like... It did not give me new gear. Of course it didn't give me new gear. Excuse me, peasants. Son of a lord coming through. Another delicious meal saved. It's a sign that I shouldn't make delicious meals out of them because they are too useful for other purposes, like saving my life. That was a good point, well made, Chica.
Ah, Hal. Are you going to the meeting with Margrave Jobst as well?
I am. What about Istvan? I assume...
That we didn't catch him? No. Because if we had, you'd be the first one to know. Have no fear. We'll get him eventually.
Yes, we
I
will.
hope you're right. Anyway.
Mustache is back, like that. Can't take a man's mustache away from him. It's not fair.
My lords, Christ's blessings on you all.
And on you, Lord Capon.
Who's that?
And this is my son,
Oh, that's
Henry.
the, yeah,
I
okay.
didn't know you had a son, Sir Radzig.
It came as a bit of a surprise to young Henry, too.
Partners in crime?
This gentleman here is John II of Liechtenstein, a member of my council.
I'm honored, gentlemen.
Come join us. Margrave Jobst was just about to tell us the reason for his visit. Your Grace?
I'm sure we're all agreed, Your Graces, that all this unrest must come to an end. This kingdom needs a king.
The question is, which king?
My cousin, Wenceslas IV, who is being held in captivity.
Ooh.
I have to confess, my lord, that your answer surprises me a little. If I'm correctly informed, until recently you sided with your other cousin, Sigismund.
That I cannot deny, and I have always stated my position plainly. But times have changed.
So...
How have they changed, your grace?
Sir, there is one thing on which we undoubtedly concur. That King Wenceslas, unfortunately, did not inherit his father's gift for governing. Sadly, his failures
Everything
have
sounds
cost
like a job for Henry,
Bohemia,
apparently.
the nobles, and our whole Luxembourg family a great deal of money and effort.
How did the king let it go so far, damn it?
It's in his temperament. He cares only for wine, women, and the hunt. A king, in fact, who never wanted to be king.
You don't seem to want him to be
just let his
king.
brother have the crown?
Young sir, the crown weighs heavy when there are duties to be performed, but to surrender it means giving up great privileges too.
But he did surrender power to his brother. When things started getting out of hand, Wenceslas appealed to Sigismund for help
And the
in
baby
restoring
factory.
order.
Yeah, we'll see if we can track it down.
Wenceslas has invited him here?
This is starting to make my head spin.
Actually, it makes sense when you think about it. Sigismund wanted to re-establish the power of the whole House of Luxembourg.
That chubby
He
cheeked
thought
man.
if he helped Wenceslas win the imperial crown, in return his brother would help him become the king of the Romans, and leave the actual reign of Bohemia and the empire to him. Sigismund would govern, while Wenceslas could carry on doing what he was best at, enjoying the life of the imperial court.
Why wasn't Wenceslas crowned Holy Roman Emperor long ago? He was already elected king of the Romans. All he had to do was go and let the Pope put the damn imperial crown on his head.
Who knows? Maybe he'd prefer hunting and consorting with bathhouse wenches to spending time with the Pope.
Well, so would I must admit.
Sigismund's plan seemed sound enough, but it didn't quite work out, did it?
It worked for a while. He and his brother reached an agreement. Sigismund took over administration of the kingdom and began planning Wenceslas's journey to Rome for the imperial coronation. But then Wenceslas realized he would just be a puppet with a crown.
I must say,
That's what he wanted.
Wenceslas and Prokop behave rather like naughty children in need of a good clout about the ears.
Sigismund would agree. He was already planning his rule of Bohemia, and all of a sudden, the rug was pulled from under him. I'd say he lost his patience and decided he'd drag Wenceslas to the coronation kicking and screaming if he had to. Just like a naughty child, as you say.
He did
He
say.
abducted him and your brother Prokop too.
That's
if
fine,
I heard
Auntie.
correctly.
Correct.
And you helped him do it, if I heard correctly.
Correct?
Yes, your graces, it's true. I was there when Sigismund abducted Prokop. I thought everything could somehow be settled, that we could make my brother see sense. But Sigismund just wanted to put an end to the dispute once and for all, whatever the cost. There was nothing I could do to stop him. And that's one of the reasons why I'm here. The worst of it
So why are
is
you
that
here?
it was all for nothing. Instead of putting a stop to the revolt, it escalated it, and the result is this chaos we have today.
That's true enough.
It is
sir.
pretty chaotic.
But I must admit now, I'm not sure what your position is. The king is incompetent, but we must protect him?
The simple truth, gentlemen, is that for all of Wenceslas's faults, we have no one else.
Sigismund?
We'll have to make do with his idleness.
People like him, though.
But what can we do now? Sigismund has the League of Lords behind him. Otto von Bergholf, Heinrich von Rosenberg.
The situation has gotten completely out of control. Now even the nobles of the League of Lords are realizing that
The League of
Sigismund wasn't
Lords.
the right choice.
So now Berghof is on your side. Are we to assemble an army together with him and face Sigismund on the field of battle?
We're not in Hungary now. Such affairs may be settled elegantly, without unnecessary
Kink shaming.
hostilities or expenses. I have negotiated an alliance.
Maybe
The
king shaming?
Hungarian
Is that what you meant there?
bishops, The Polish, and of course the Czech nobility.
Of course.
Against Sigismund.
Send in Henry.
Every
Henry
day
does
he is
everything.
losing the ground
Master of all
under his
trades.
feet, and that's why I need your help too.
Yes, Auntie.
What kind of help, though? Sigismund has a massive army, and Rosenberg, Berghoff, and Prague are behind him. Do you have an army you could face him with?
But that's not what I mean at all. There's been a revolt against Sigismund in Hungary. Partly due to my efforts. And now he'll have to choose whether he wants to gain the Bohemian crown, which is a very risky enterprise, or hold on to the Hungarian one. He can't have both. And there's a tough struggle awaiting him in Hungary. I'm not sure he'll win, and Rosenberg and Berghoff know it too. They're not stupid. If the Bohemian nobility stands together, they will turn.
We are men of little consequence, Margrave.
Sacrifice a chicken
here
for
lost
that.
everything because of his alliance with Wenceslas.
Moved away from the horses now. Have you moved on to smaller animals?
Same fate.
More
Even
defenseless
Rattray is
animals.
defenseless against Sigismund and the League of Lords.
What's more, Your Grace, King Wenceslas languishes in captivity in Vienna. He can't rule too well from there.
And what do you propose? To sit with your arms folded till the Bohemian lands are turned to ashes like Skalitz?
Arms are folded.
We have to put a stop to this senseless war.
And do you know, sir, what the true position of the League of Lords is?
I'm not on the best of terms with them at this moment, so you'll have to ask them yourselves.
Are chickens cannibals? Is that a thing?
Why not? I'll go and visit Berghoff at his castle and we'll see what he tells me.
You know, that's not such a bad idea, young sir.
True. Though a little risky.
Yeah.
I doubt Berghoff would harm a blue-blooded envoy. And you can find out what he has to say about developments and what the League of Lords is planning. Then we'll decide what to do next.
I'll help you compose a letter to him.
I'd like Henry to come with me.
Why not? He's proven
Living in a
himself an
tin
able
can?
investigator, and he'll
Going
also be
about
a
our
good
icons, that's a
bodyguard
cup,
if
isn't
anything
it?
should happen.
And I'll send Sir John here to Kuttenberg to be my eyes and ears there. I believe both your reports will
They're
help
great
us
at
get a
killing
better
mice
grip
too,
on the
really.
situation.
When can you set out?
Just as soon as I've packed my things.
Excellent. Margrave Jobst and I will draft a letter. Get ready, and we'll meet back here.
I expect it would be best to write it in your name as Lord of Lipa.
Quite so, Margrave.
What exactly am I to write?
Oh, what isn't really the issue?
So, it looks like you're off on a mission.
Yes. I can't wait.
I seem very
I don't want
exhilarated
to
about
dampen
it.
your spirits, my boy, but watch out. These are evil times, and who knows what can happen along the way. Not to mention that Berghoff is no saint.
Far better than cats.
I know.
I would agree.
You've shown you can fend for yourself, but do take care. You'll be travelling as Lord Capon's bodyguard. You'll be there to make sure nothing untoward happens to him. Keep your eyes peeled and your ears wide open. What
I'm not
Berghoff
sure Lord
tells you
Capon can be
is
trusted.
one thing, but what you see may be quite another.
Rest assured, Father.
And don't get embroiled in anything else. Just hand over the letter, hear out his reply, and return.
Yes.
Very well. Berghoff is at Trotsky Castle. I think you'll find it quite an eye-opener. It's one of the finest castles in the land. It's 3 days' ride from here, so unless you hit a snag along the way, you'll be back soon enough. Any questions?
Many,
I'm getting
many
a bit lost in
questions.
the Luxembourg lineage. It all seems a bit too tangled.
The Luxembourgs have ruled the Empire and Bohemia for almost 100 years now. Emperor Charles brought this land to prominence.
I'll
And he
skip
was
some of the text.
Wenceslas and Sigismund
There's gonna be a lot of it,
are his
I
sons,
suspect.
but by different mothers.
Okay.
Jobst and Prokop are their cousins.
Okay.
But instead, they've been in a bitter... Wenceslas also had another brother.
Did he
the
now?
youngest, John of Görlitz, who was most probably poisoned.
Poisoned, you say?
They seem like a hot-blooded lot. It's hard to keep up with their affairs, since they tend to change their alliances from one day to the next.
Like a dodo. I kind of see what you're saying. I see what you're saying, yeah.
Who is he really, this Jobst?
The cousin of King Wenceslas. He's the Margrave
Bit of a platypus look to it as well. It's
I
kind of
admit
got
I
that
don't know what to
wide
make of
beak.
him myself. Until recently, he was allied with the League of Lords. For a time, he even served Rupert of the Palatinate against the king. I don't know what led him to do it, and one can't help being suspicious. It's best to keep a watchful eye on. But he really is the leader of the resistance against Sigismund these days. We'll just have to see how...
I'm a bit concerned so many people seem to think so little of King Wenceslas.
Well, there's no straightforward answer to that question. He certainly makes a great hunting and drinking companion.
Not such
but
a great
he can be
king.
very fiery and impetuous when things don't go how he'd like them. He never had much of a head for high office. You can't just abscond. You've seen for yourself what happens when he disappears for a few months. Better a bad but legitimate king than a bloody war over the throne.
I don't think he does. I think he means the League of Lords.
Who is this Prokop?
Which is a very terrible superhero group.
Job's brother, the king's cousin. He and Jobst warred over Moravian supremacy for years. Then, they were allies for a while, betrayed Wenceslas and sided with Rupert of the Palatinate. But after Sigismund abducted Wenceslas, Prokop fomented a revolt against him. Politics. Make of it what you will. I, for one, can't make head or tail of it most of the time.
Why are you mad at Chica?
The League of Lords and that Berghoff we're off to see. Who are they exactly?
The lords of the powerful houses. Heinrich of Rosenberg, Otto of Berghoff, Heinrich of Radetz, and others. They're unhappy with the way their influence declined after Wenceslas surrounded. They abducted the king years ago and made him bow to their will. They got away with it that time, and now they've joined forces with Sigismund and done it again.
Uh-huh. Oh, skip something. Ah, doesn't matter. Sure, it's fine.
I don't know all that much about Sigismund.
He's the king's younger brother and king of Hungary in his own right. Some say it was due to the recklessness of the French knights, most of whom were mercilessly slaughtered.
Mercilessly
Sigismund
slaughtered.
is ambitious and capable. He might well make a better ruler than Wenceslas, but he's arrogant, and to our misfortune, brutal. Not long ago, he himself was held captive by the Hungarian nobility. They dislike him as much as some of the Czech and German noblemen do his brother Wenceslas.
He dragged him through a hellish house of Scribbler.
Wenceslas joined forces
Scriblio.
with Jobst to liberate him. And now this is how Sigismund repays his brother. There's no doubt about it.
Ah,
God
thanks, Auntie.
does
Love you
move
too.
in mysterious ways.
Rupert of the Palatinate.
Rupert is the Prince-Elector of the Palatinate.
Okay.
The Prince-Electors are dignitaries of the Holy Roman Empire who have the right to elect the King of the Romans, who would then be crowned Holy Roman Emperor by the Pope.
Right.
Rupert took the title for himself with the help of 3 other Prince-Electors, even though Wenceslas had already been appointed. Some of the nobility in the empire recognized Rupert's claim, but when he went to Rome to be crowned emperor, it turned into a fiasco.
Of course it did.
So, now we have 2 kings of the Romans. Jobst sided with Sigismund for a while, but now he switched allegiance. He seems...
That young man, Sir John of Liechtenstein. Why is he here?
The Liechtensteins are a powerful Austrian family.
Lance's
with
amusement and
estates
Auntie's
in Austria
frustration.
and Moravia. Sir John sits
Very
on
easy to
Jobst's
frustrate
council.
as well.
Since the king's being held captive in Vienna, I suppose it makes sense to have a powerful Austrian house as allies. It could be very useful.
That's about all.
Very well. Take the letter from Sir Hanush. And good luck, son.
Good luck to you too, father. Right.
I believe we have written it well, gentlemen.
Without a doubt. No one could deduce from this whether we are Sigismund's allies or foes.
I must travel back to Brno now, but soon I will go to Brandenburg and I will stop here on the way back. By then, Sir Capon should be back and we can discuss how to proceed.
Right. Before you leave, my lord,
excuse me.
there is one thing that gives me no rest. Why did Sigismund come as a foe? It makes no sense.
Just immediately burn the letter in front of them. That'd be brilliant.
I can explain.
Oh, please enlighten us, young sir.
I live not far from Hungary, where Sigismund reigns. It is a savage country, and the constant war with the Turks has hardened the people. They need a monarch with an iron hand. So when Sigismund felt the wind of revolt, he reacted as he would at home. Only what works on the Hungarian nobles does not work here in Bohemia.
Bringing order is one thing.
No one's burning the animatronics.
Slaughtering and pillaging with a horde of
No one's eating the horse. No one's saying fire to anyone.
What purpose does that serve?
But Sigismund did give the
That
Bohemian
chubby
nobles
face dude
a
looks
chance
like
to
you.
take his side. It was only when
Does he
they
now?
refused his
Sorry, I said he's
ultimatum
got a
that
chubby
he
face.
lost patience and took to the sword.
As for the barbarians, he could afford nothing better. The Hungarian nobility would gain
Stubble and
nothing
all,
from
eh?
joining his campaign in Bohemia. He didn't have enough coin for a regular army, and so he recruited the Cumans. What he does not pay them, they make up for in plunder.
But in the end, he didn't have enough to even satisfy the Cumans. That's
Proud
why
of your
he
chubby cheeks, that's
raided
good.
Gutenberg and Skalitz. He
You can
wanted
stuff it full of
the silver.
That makes
candy
sense.
like a hamster.
My lords.
I was going to say
how's
nuts,
the
and I
letter
thought I probably
coming
shouldn't say that.
It's done.
Then we can be on our way.
Now remember what we said, boy. All you have to do is deliver the letter, listen to the answer, and come back here. Don't provoke Berghoff in any way.
Anyway,
Me?
Capon.
Never, Uncle. We'll be back in a few days. Farewell, your graces. Come, Henry, my men are waiting.
I wish you Godspeed.
Just hoovering all the food off the plate and storing it for later. Scurrying away to a corner. Congratulations, I've got 85 groschen for that. 85 groschen. You've completed the main storyline. If you like, you can still embark on side quests and activities or just wander the world. You can finish the game any time by joining Sir Hans Capon's squad.
Come now, Hal. My men are mustered in the courtyard. We can get going.
So does that do something? Let's have a sleep. Where's the bed? In fact, no. But we can not do that. Let's give it a proper save. No one's burning anyone. It's fine. Why is resume at the bottom? It confuses me every time. So I don't really care about the side quest. The only thing I really care about is Pribyslavitz. I'm not even too bothered about sorting that out. It'd be nice, but...
Loud.
What did you call me? I will cut you up.
Put that weapon away before someone gets hurt.
You will, sunshine. He's jealous of her chubby cheeks.
So, can we set off now, Henry?
Yeah, why not?
Of course. I can't wait.
So, to horse! The Lord of Berghoff is bound to be waiting us eagerly.
It's 3 days ride away. I mean, I can't... The map is not that big. Does the game just end? And it sort of sets it up for like some sort of expansion or something? I think you knew somebody who was bulimic, Auntie. It's a very different thing. After being liquid. Okay. That lighting's quite beautiful on the ground there. Nice texture work. I appreciate that.
So, how is life as a highborn bastard?
I'm getting used to it.
How is life as a piece
What
of
about
shit?
Radzig? Has he accounted for not owning up to you the whole time?
He explained it. All will be well, I think.
Glad to hear it. It's far more acceptable for a nobleman to befriend a noble bastard than a blacksmith's son.
Mind you, don't come to blows with a blacksmith, my young lord. What do you think about Sir Yob's that has planned?
Well, I admit all the scheming has been a little lost. I thought Sigismund was the devil, Wenceslas a martyr, those on his side the heroes, and those against him the villains.
Yep.
I believe
It was all sorted at one point.
It would be well again, but now it looks a lot more complicated.
Exactly. I didn't expect the noble lords to be as noble as the angels, but I hadn't expected such a sewer. They behave like children.
I can't fathom how after all this backstabbing they're somehow still on speaking terms.
I don't know either. Beggars belief.
You need Chuck. Chuck a term I'm not aware of. What does Chuck stand for?
Did you know that King Wenceslas is such a Feckless drunkard.
Feckless
really.
drunkard.
And to
Perfect.
be honest, I'm not sure I wanted to know. I slept better believing my fate was watched over by a wise and powerful monarch.
So did I.
What a dismal world when you can't keep trust in your own king.
On the other hand, times were better with him here than with him gone.
Isn't that the truth?
Literally translated
What do you
as
think
Rich
of
the Farmer.
Sigismund? If I were him, I'd have had enough of my brother even sooner.
But he's a monster.
You meant Chubb.
Look at what those horde hoppers are getting up to here. What he did in Skalitz.
I don't know, you said
True
Chubb. No
enough.
one knows what you're on about.
On the other hand, if Wenceslas and Prokop hadn't double-crossed him, none of this would have happened.
No one forced him to burn Skalitz.
That's a fact. But he couldn't let him shit all over him either. Not that I'm defending him.
He's a weasel.
No doubt about that.
Everyone went for Chuck Norris, apparently.
Do you know anything about Prokop?
Sir Hanush could tell you a thing or two about it.
Why?
Last winter, a certain Sir Jan Sokol of Lamberg, a well-known knight, or robber, tried to occupy the city of Iglau, which was on the orders of none other than Prokop.
Prokop, you
What
say?
has that got to do with Hanush?
Well, he was there with him. Of course, that's
Indy!
what brag about in front of Yost.
And what was it all
It's getting a bit worried about you, mate.
Wanted to occupy a city that was on the
Thanks for
side
stopping
of
by.
the
Thank you for the like.
But despite there being several hundred strong, they didn't take it.
Not been
For
online
one,
for days. I was
get
getting
past the
concerned.
Iglau women with their pitchforks and cauldrons of hot water.
I would never have thought of Sir Hanush as such a rebel.
You may want to specify the communities you're referring to when you start just shouting in the middle of the stream chat.
And have you heard anything about Rupert of the Palatinate?
A little. He can't manage even to wrest power from a king who doesn't much care for ruling and isn't fighting back. That doesn't seem like a man who has what it takes to rule. And that's all I need to know.
It's got that
Bird
annoying
Box
thing where his horse is
anything about him?
slightly
I
slower
haven't
than
heard
mine when I'm
good
at
about him,
standard
but
walking
I have a
pace.
feeling that some other nobles are quite in awe of him. And his castle is apparently quite impressive. I'll be interested to see
If
for
I just
myself.
walk, slowly get further and further away.
And what about the League of Lords?
Wealthy, pompous. The king doesn't seem to like them much. He's chosen to let the lesser ranks of the nobility into his circle.
I mean
Unlike
those
his father.
buddies, I mean Andy and
I
Andy.
admit I don't blame him one bit.
Ooh, Andy
But the lords weren't happy
normally
about
be
their
around
custom,
at some
so they
moment.
put the foot down. If I were Wenceslas, I'd have let them hang after they abducted me the first time. But he gave them seats at the provincial council.
Indy's
Look at
generally
what they're
working
back at
during
all
stream
trades.
times. So he kind of hovers around and then pops up to tell me when I'm doing something stupid. That's a general rule. Yeah, Andy's always a bit of a late shower. He works a bit later. Or commutes, I'm not sure which. No worries, Auntie. We're just going to follow this road outside of the map and then the game's going to end? Or what's going to happen here? What is going to happen here? Will do, Auntie. Will do. Oh, then you just do it, Chica. You just crack on and do it. I only really started doing it because I had the Oculus Rift I wanted to play, and I had a week off work, and I just had a bit of time to myself, so I started thinking about it, so I started doing it. That was it. It's not much forethought went into it. Is this dude there for a reason? No, he's just in the middle of the road. Okay. Everyone knows me though, which is class. And do curse at Brent in future if they show. Well, Brent was here earlier. Curse the shit out of them. I'll let them know you were going to curse the shit out of them. I assumed you'd have more stuff to talk about, to be honest, mate. Got 3 days of this. Seriously just going to ride in silence for 3 days. I genuinely thought he was going to have more stuff to talk about. Okay. So what have you been up to, Chica? And Kapil, if you're still around? I know Beth's got a lot of college work going on. Auntie's had homework. What have you been up to? Seen as Lord Capon is going to talk to us. Why are those guys following us so far away? Looking at free games for the channel and stalking the feed. Fair enough. What free games you been checking out? Ooh. What's going on?
How about it, Henry? Can we go? Are you ready for this?
Yeah, okay.
Of course. At last I'll get to see more of the country and have a bit of an outing.
Quite.
Attack the Mist and hated it.
Let's get to it then. I finally have the feeling we're doing something worthwhile. We're helping to save the king.
Seems suspicious the way he just stopped and got off his horse, didn't it?
I'd rather find that horseman who murdered my parents, get the sword back from him, and skewer him with it.
Cheer up, Henry.
See you, Auntie.
I have a feeling you'll get your chance.
I was going to say see you next week then, but
won't be long
no.
in coming.
Oh no, the October stream will indeed be the new game. It will be almost certainly Ghost of a Tale. So I do have to play it. It's oh that's so loud in my headphones. Wow. Wowzers. So that's is setting up the expansion then, I see. Can you calm down a bit now, music? A little bit. Expecting me to press something? This is just going forever now until I skip it. Oh, I absolutely will, Auntie. Like I say, I'll try and yeah, RIP your headphone users. I'll try and send some updates via Discord and stuff. Not too many, but a few. Well, that is literally it. Okay, well. What a game indeed. Yeah, God, I really enjoyed that. Felt quite refreshing. So, the game has saved there, which is perfect. So, we have a whole few. I mean, what time is it? It's 9:45, so we can do a little bit more, not too much more, because luckily, because I get to finish a little bit early, that means. Oh, not what I wanted to do at all. I can actually get something recorded today because my recording went wrong yesterday. I would indeed say hello to Miss Jelly for you as well, Mrs. Jelly. Mrs. Jelly. So let's just see if we can get this first few things done here. So. Next time we will probably be streaming Ghost of a Tale, which is like a mouse RPG style game. Samopesh, and any one of these nearby? Charcoal from Ginger's friends. That's quite near. So if we fast travel to there, we can go to that. So yes, next time will be Ghost of a Tale. Yeah, which is very cute. I played a couple of minutes of it. That's as far as I got, because like I say, the VR didn't work very well, but it is delightfully cute. It really is. So that's the plan for that. Unless anything amazing pops up in between, but I do need, like I say, Indy bought it for me a little while back and I haven't got around to playing it yet, so it's very rude if someone buys you something to not play it on stream, so looking forward to that. And also, the wife said she might join in with the chat a little bit because she wants to see the cute mouse run around and do his little mouse jumps. I'm going the right way, right? Was E? Oh yeah, I'm very close in fact, okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, you.
My God.
I love that music.
You look like you've been assaulted.
I'd like to buy charcoal.
Of course, Henry.
It might be more than...
How much charcoal?
5 back on a regular...
Haven't you noticed when...
There's a new forge in Privislavitz.
Bailiff, eh? Congratulations.
It's not a better rate.
Thank you very much.
Right.
Skip.
But we can't let you have that amount for nothing.
Don't worry. I wouldn't...
That's fine.
How are you going to haul the charcoal?
I've got a merchant of my own. You just have to load...
As you wish. About the price...
About the price? If I say that's too much?
That's a bit much.
There ain't much I can do about it. Come back if you change...
Oh, okay. Fine.
You still got charcoal for sale?
We do.
I thought we'd like to buy a child.
How...
I've got a... You just have to...
As you
No,
wish.
just charcoal.
Deal.
All right.
Yeah,
We'll
she's
send
popped
the
on
first
stream
load
once
as soon as
before,
your
Mrs.
wagon
Mance.
gets here.
Once before.
Goodbye.
She even made a special account called Anya Jelly just so she could do it. Right, on the horse. Right, let's cross all these things off the list. Charcoal, done. Cross. Samopesh, Sasau, and Talmberg. Ooh. We might have lost the Talmberg connection. That's only the stone as well. Unless we already did. Maybe we already did that because that's the only place you could do it. What's this? Livestock. Did I write down livestock? I did. Livestock was Sasau. Yeah. Livestock. So where's Samopesh? And why isn't it on the map? There's Samopesh. Maybe you already did that as well. Okay, let's go to Sasau. It seems like you have to say it in like a whisper, Sasau. It's kind of like Secret Escapes. You can't say Secret Escapes unless you're whispering. Literally a few have a conversation with someone before involving Secret Escapes because they didn't whisper it. Hidden or bombed? What? Oh, you mean the Talmberg thing? Yeah. Well, it was the quarry, so it was not quite right next to it. It's a little bit off-site, so. But I think we might have done it because I think it was the only place you could get stone from. So I think we just went there. Someone to skip. Someone to skip. Yes, indeed. Feather pecking and cannibalism in small and backyard poultry flocks. Cool, I'll have a read of that after the stream. Thank you, Chica. You have a lot of random knowledge about animals. Yeah, I don't know why they slow down so much in certain places. They do it when something's about to happen, so I guess it's maybe a little bit of a load-in sequence. But sometimes they just do it for no reason, it seems. Bit frustrating, but there we go. Right, so we need to go up here. Should have stayed on my horse. Too late. We'll go without. So let's go get this livestock. Hello, butcher. Give me some meat.
God save you.
Yeah, there are little random things. You can come across people who will sell you a treasure map, or it can be just other people assaulting other people, and you can join in and try and save them.
I'm trying to get livestock for Pribys Lavis.
Or it can just be an ambush sometimes. Usually if you get ambushed, it's really weak people.
How are the folk there getting on?
Yeah, we're doing all right.
Glad to hear it.
YouTube does tend to get...
Jonah.
What?
You know him.
Sorry.
What do you mean stream gone poof?
I don't know everyone yet.
It's working for me.
Fella. Always making something. He's good at making baskets.
Sorry, I really don't know him.
Ah, well, it's not important.
You guys serious? Because yeah,
sure
it's
don't have it easy. But then again, it'll be an adventure. I was thinking
it didn't
about
drop for
it
me,
myself.
Chicas. I don't know if that's something that
going there too,
your end, because I do monitor. I
places
have like a second YouTube window open on my laptop just so I can.
was it you wanted
I don't
again?
know. You've just
you to supply
nattered on for ages, mate.
Right.
I have a second YouTube window open so I
And who's
can
gonna take it
monitor the
there for you?
stream, and I didn't
I've
see
got a
anything
merchant to
there.
take care of it.
But for Beth saying there's a
Good.
bit of a
I'll be
delay,
expecting
YouTube
him.
does
So,
often
here's
get
my price. I know
further and
it's a bit
further
on the
behind
dear
as the
side,
stream goes
but
on.
You'll get lean, tender meat from them.
So if you
Fit
tend to
for
see that it's
bishop's
gone a
table.
little bit too far out of sequence, what you can do is just refresh the page and it'll catch back up again.
That's a good
I'm
price.
glad it's back now, but yeah, I don't know what
I'll buy it.
what happened there.
You can
I
count
did
on
write
me.
down, yeah, my drop frames number
If you
hasn't
run into
increased.
Jonah, give it.
I will.
Good luck then.
Gender? There you are. Hey, Mr. Anderson. How you doing? No worries. Auntie says hello. He is gone, unfortunately, so you've missed Auntie. He was around. So that was the last one, so I must have done the... whatever the other one was. Stop it. Okay, so... let's... so you still have the actual main quest, Avenging Your Parents. You can't actually complete in the main game. That's interesting. Mug him? Mug who? So let's go up to Pribys Lavis. Oh no, in fact, what I'll do is I'm gonna cheat a little bit. Because I know we need a blacksmith as well. Kingdom, I don't want to get a crappy blacksmith. Kingdom, blacksmith for Pribys Lavis. I think I spelled right. Oh no, it's fine, Beth. It's fine. If there's a problem, I'd there's a quest for it apparently. Have we already done that? I'm sure we've already got that armor. I just wanted to know who the best blacksmith was. Maybe they're all the same. Maybe they're all the same. Okay, fine. Looks like there's a separate quest for that, so we can skip that for the moment. We can just go right to Pribys Lavis. So how are you, Mr. Anderson? How's it going? Been up to anything interesting this evening or this afternoon, morning, day? I don't know. Can't remember where you are. I am very well, thank you. Oh, see, someone was trying to hold us up there. They were trying to ambush us for our money. Because we've got a couple of points invested in certain things, we can just skip it. Don't have to put up with our shenanigans. Smash that like button in the face, indeed. Keep pausing the live stream. Well, that's not going to help anyone. Right. Let's go and see how much... Oh, I need some food. There'll be some food up here, though. Let's go see how much money's left in the pot. So I'm pretty sure we put 15,000 groschen in there. Let's see how much of that is left. Thought it crashed for a second. 10. So we've lost 5,000. Oh, I was going to go to a blacksmith. That's what I was going to do. I was going to go and sell my stuff. Doesn't matter. Okay. Time is it? Morning or evening? Evening. Damn. Oh, of course we have. Some of them cheer. Thanks, Beth. Ah, there's the ants. I like seeing the ants. Some of them cheer, some of them are not so positive, optimistic. So, Mr. Architect should be around. There he is. Couldn't tell from behind to start with.
But before, I've heard some, and I get the feeling you're not entirely on the best of terms with the locals. And you heard what Sir Divish said.
Really? He can really dismiss me from the bailiff's office.
He's your liege lord. He can throw you out on your ear if he's not satisfied with you. You will have to exert some extra effort. Perhaps erect more buildings. Ensure law and order.
All right, I'll bear that in mind. Thanks.
You're welcome. So, ready to get to work?
I'm glad you changed that, Beth. You are insanely optimistic about trying to make me eat horses, yes.
Certainly, Master Bailiff.
What do we need? What do we need? We do need a tavern. We can basically build anything now, can't we? Do we start with the cheaper stuff first? No, let's get a tavern.
We don't have a tavern here yet. People need to wash the dust down after a hard day's work.
Right. That should do it.
Ah, thanks, Chica. Me too. My actual ants seem like they're Oh no, mate! I was saying I haven't seen them outside of their test tube for a while. There's one little dude that's wandering around right now. What I was going to say was I thought they were preparing for winter already, because they hibernate over winter. But there is one little dude running around, so maybe not. Maybe they are still up and about. Here.
Indeed. Can we begin?
Well, that's good. Yes.
I'm ready.
The house is full of them. That's not so good.
We have everything we need.
Did I do maths and English at college? I did maths.
We've still got the means.
What did I do at college? I did what they called an AVCE in ICT at the time, which was like 2 A levels. And then I did maths, physics, general studies, blah. AVCE, maths, physics, general. Oh, and then further maths. I did a half A level in further maths as well. Which was horrible. Further maths is horrible.
Loud.
I had to do it in the same class as I was doing A level maths. We didn't get additional teaching for it. So I had to, so the teacher would kind of go on the blackboard, he'd do all the normal maths stuff for A level maths. And then he'd go, okay, so you few people over there, you do that, and then he'd scroll the board up, one of those like wheelie white blackboard things. He'd scroll the board up and he'd go, so you three, I think there were three of us, I think there was 3 of us that are doing it. You 3, you also have to do all this like pure 4 and 5 stuff, and it was, God. It's horrible. It's absolutely horrible. Yeah, I didn't mind maths until I started doing pure, like pure 4 and 5, and that's when it just got like really, just like interdimensional maths and planes crossing, and it just got horrible. It just got so horrible. Did not enjoy that. Oh god, it makes me feel sick thinking about it. And the exams. Oh my god, the exams. Oh, anyway. Let's build, mate.
Something. But we mustn't waste any time.
We can't build in the dark. You can't hammer and... I applaud your fervour.
Oh.
I suppose...
Well, I mean, you could have just... You know, listened to me. Listen to what I had to... Can't because you slept too long already. Okay. Skip through the night. I did art, geology, archaeology, and a half A level in environmental sustainability. Oh, that's interesting. Geology, archaeology, and environmental sustainability. And now you're doing architectural technology. Ah, so you're very focused from the beginning then. So what does architectural technology involve? No one's into maths. Really, if it wasn't for my teacher, I'm pretty sure my teacher... I'm sure one of the exams I did for pure maths, I added up the points I could have got in the exam, and I couldn't have passed it. So I don't know what he did, but I think he moved the modules around so that the bad modules were paired with some good modules in maths, and I had some okay modules I passed in further maths, so I actually passed both of them. But yeah, I fully put everything on my teacher for actually getting me through that. It was crazy. Crazy times. Crazy times. Building buildings and doing drafting.
Master Bailiff.
Kind of what I assumed, I guess. Buildings on the outskirts. Let's build some beehives.
It's impossible.
Oh. Don't want to do that.
I'd rather not build.
Oh no.
I want to build something.
In fact, no, let's just...
I'd rather...
Let's just go to the ledger a second. Let's just check, because we should not have very much money in there at all now. No, we don't. Now that the game's over... Hey Andy, how's it going? Can never get my head around maths, properly rubbish at it. Just didn't make sense. A-level maths was... A-level was fine, but like the further math stuff blew my mind. I think again partly because I was trying to do it at the same time. But yeah, I didn't mind math so much. It's just rules. You just learn the rules and you just do it. It's fine. I did have one of those friends who you would just show like some equation and you would just say, how would you differentiate that? And he would just go blah blah blah. It wouldn't even have to look. He wouldn't have to write anything down. Wouldn't need a calculator. He could just do it in his head. He was like one of those math geniuses, and he made me sick. But then I beat him because he sort of gave up on life, sort of. So everything was fine. Pure witchcraft indeed. No, I just did it again. Don't want to do that. Your sister's a maths legend, scored top 3 in Ireland. And top 10 in the world. Holy crap, that's amazing. Obviously, she got all the smarts in the family. So we're only losing 35 a month at the moment, which is not bad at all. So we have a temporary rat house. We have a normal rat house we could build, which would cost us more money. Don't really want to do that in general. No worries, Mr. Anderson. Have good luck at Fortnite. Sure you'll do grand. Basic church repairs we probably do need to do. That was one of the things that was part of our remit, wasn't it? Forge. We do need to build a forge. Bakery, butchers, stables, lots of stuff. Lots of stuff. We've got the trader, we've got the tavern. Definitely ordered all sorts. I bet she's fun at parties. The bridge and the road built, the woodcutter's camp is done, the beehive. Why can't I get the beehives? Haven't got the prerequisites, it says. It's a liar. I've got the labourer's camp. Okie dokie. Where the hell did he go? He's over there.
I want to build something.
Certainly.
Usually out of the
Master
weekends.
Bailiff.
A math camp or...
I'd like to build the rat house.
Let's go to the site.
I didn't want to do that. Ah, no, cancel.
I want to build something.
Certainly.
Let's start repairing.
It's impossible.
How is that impossible? This guy. This guy, okay. Let's build a
We'll
forge.
need plenty of tools, and they'll...
It's impossible.
Nope.
People have...
Let's go to the site.
Okay, we can build a bakery.
I'll see to the building.
She blew that nerd stereotype right out of the water. Excellent. Indeed we did, Auntie. Mr. Anderson popped up, so we said hi to Mr. Anderson. We didn't say hi to Andy for you, though. We did forget about that. Sorry. Hey, Andy. Auntie says hi. She should. Oh, I'm sure you can do better than that, Mr. Anderson. Sure you can last at least halfway through.
Here? Right here. Ready to start?
Yes, do it.
I'll just quickly check again that we... All good.
Do it, do it, do it. Wonderful. Look at that bakery. It's kick-ass. That bread's going to taste so sweet. Oh, keep pressing that. Ah, skip. Oh, man, people love the bakery. All over it. Can't jump over those logs, apparently. Okay. So mean to Chica. We're making money. We're actually making money now, which is something. We haven't got to worry about putting more money in it all the time. Nothing to report. So why can't we do the church repairs? Because it costs 11,000 groschen. That's why. Okay, that's fine. That's why we can't build the forge. Butchers is 4-2, stables is 5, guardhouse is 5. Trader, tavern, bridge. Don't get me, we can't do the beehive. Let's try doing the beehive again. Love him and leave him indeed. Auntie cannot help himself. See you, Auntie.
I want to build something.
Certainly, Master Bailiff. What's it to be?
I can't imagine Brent or Future are going to try and if Ben's not here now, Ben's probably not going to... There is a fire nearby, Chica. You're alright.
With all the... Very well.
Yeah, let's go get some bees. I did say something very similar to Indy. I don't know what he's... I think Indy is quite caught up doing something. He did pop in super briefly earlier just to say hello and like. And then disappeared and came back just to have a go at your sister, pretty much, Andy. Weirdly.
Build here?
Yes. Shall we get started?
I'm ready.
I'll just quickly check. All good.
A few days later. Bzzz. Look at them bees. See you later, Auntie. Well, he isn't fixing that church because I need 11,000 groschen to do it, which I do not have. So that will have to wait. I do have a few things I can sell, but not 11,000's worth. Apparently that ensures housing for the villagers by building some bees. You getting a bit of lag there, Mr. Anderson? Everything's okay at this end. Oh, you mean the fortnight? I thought you meant here. Right, that's fine. That's alright then. Let's eat some more of this.
Hey, Henry.
Ah, Monday was your anniversary. So well, happy anniversary to you and Mrs. Indy. Me and Andy were worried about you when we played on Monday. I was looking at Steam going, Indy hasn't been on for days. I've never seen that before in my life. I may or may not be around this Monday. I might have super amounts of recording and editing to do, so we shall see. I will try to get a game or two of stand out in, see how we go. But it may just be a couple of games and disappearing again. So, how are we doing in the coffers? The coffer's still got 1.2 in. Let's have a look at the ledger. We're making 385 a day? I don't know. Reputation's doing okay. Everything else is probably, yeah, I think 4.2 for the stables were the cheapest, weren't they? Or for the butchers, in fact. 4.2 for the butchers. Well, let's see if we can get... I don't know. How else can you make money in this game? I get most of my money by killing people and then stealing their stuff. I don't know how I'm going to get money in the game outside of that. Let's go and get rid of our stolen... No, let's go to Ratai first. Auntie, you're a demon of Sean. Huh? Hey James, how's it going? Oh, I wish you could watch more as well, but that's not a problem. Farewell to you. Thanks, Indy. Well, happy anniversary to you and your wife again. Hope you had a wonderful couple of days. I will hopefully talk to you on Monday to get just a 1 or 2 games in. It does kind of count as recording as well, because I can always use it as a upcoming video. So it all works out in the end. So let's go and sell our stuff and see how much money that makes us. And be sure to like and subscribe, indeed, yes. I skipped over that to laugh at the fact you were telling me to save, but yes. I did sleep not too long ago, so it would have saved then. Oh, I do like a nice creepypasta. Can't think of any now, of course, and sure you're going to ask me in a second what my favourite one is. But, yeah, I've got no idea. Don't ask me. Pretty sure I just knocked that guard over.
Yeah.
Let's go sell some stuff. Off at the highest price. Right. What's Faceless Jack? It sounds... It reminds me of a Reddit No Sleep story. I can't remember if it's the same thing or not. If it was, that was bloody brilliant. I haven't fluffed anything. Everything's fine. In fact, everything's absolutely perfect, Andy. Basically, I've beat the game. Blue-faced dude. And Mr. Anderson died. But that wasn't too bad. That seemed like it lasted a little while. I'll have to look at Faceless Jack in a minute then. I'll have to make a note because I'll forget. So we beat the main game. We saved Talmberg. We saved my mistress. I just wrote down... I'm trying to write down Faceless Jack and I wrote down my face. Not even close. Faceless Jack. Yes. Beat the game. Saved the day. Got the girl? Didn't get the girl. Had a very heartwarming moment with my dad. Had a heartwarming moment with my dead dad in a dream as well. So the game has set us up for a expansion or sequel. So over here, Lord Capon is waiting. Some guy arrived who's vaguely connected to something. I don't know. We're basically going to go and petition someone in a castle to find out whether they're for King Wenceslas or King Sigismund, and then come back and then probably have shenanigans on the way. Basically, the plan is to go and save King Wenceslas at the end of the day. So I think that's setting itself up for a sequel or an expansion, like I say. So that's all quite exciting. So that's all been done. So that is, if we go and talk to Lord Capon now, it literally just goes to an end game screen and stops there. And then takes you back to the title screen. So we reloaded back to the previous save, which was in that position. And now we're just sorting out a little bit in Pribyslavitz before I finish up for the evening. Just getting some things built up there, because we did leave it unattended for some time. We've ran out of money though, so I need to go and sell all my stuff, which is why I was here. I was going to get all of this stuff. It's a fair bit of stuff.
God be with you.
Send me something, I guess then, yeah. Save me the effort. Let's talk trade. Completely forgot what I was doing. I'll have to try and remember what that Reddit thing was as well, because that was awesome. How much has he got? He's got 8,000. I don't know if we're going to get to 8,000. Let's find out. Immediately pressed the wrong button. Fantastic. I'll sell... Oh, hello. Hello. We won't sell that. We won't sell that for now either. Oh, this is a lot of money. This is a lot of money. Okay. If we just sell what we've got to start with then. Close the deal. And then those 3 things we've got there. Well, that actually says it increases my stats. That says it's the same, but is probably in slightly better condition. Not as much as I thought, but slightly better condition. And that is a little bit of condition. This will be the last Kingdom Come stream indeed, until some form of expansion comes out further. So when we come back, what am I doing? Sell armor. I'm on the wrong thing. We'll be doing Ghost of a Tale. I'm pretty seldom. I've said it several times now, so I'm kind of locked myself into it. So we'll be doing Ghost of a Tale next time. But that won't be until, what did I say it was? October the 17th, I think it was. So a little way to go, unfortunately, till that happens. I'm not the apothecary. Go away.
Goodbye.
So we have nothing else to sell. We had lots of stolen stuff. We must have sold it to that guy. Well, we have a couple of things. Not much. But we do have a couple of things. Let's go back to the top. Let's just sort it by money's worth. We can sell that dagger. What does the Lazarus potion do? we have 100 of... No, that's that. Oh, okay. Oh, I hate that. So not much worth much money. That one book. Not much, no. Okay, let's go and talk to this dude and get our stuff repaired. Shall we? Let's see how much it costs. We may or may not get our stuff repaired. Immediately went wrong. Had one job. Talked to him about repairs. Didn't talk to him about repairs.
See you later.
Select all. 978, we got 8,000. Yeah, let's do it. Did that repair? No, I didn't repair that because that's in terrible condition. That's fine, we'll live without that. Okay, so we've got a bit of money. Money. Not enough to do the church, which is actually one of the quests, isn't it? Actually one of the quests. So that'll have to wait till we've got a bit more income perhaps in the... I say that, I mean it'll have to wait until never, because new game, new times until Kingdom Come has an expansion, and at that point I'll be waiting until I finish the other game anyway. So as he's travelling along, Reddit, no sleep. I mean, what the hell do I search for? Game guy. The Smiling Man. Was it this one? No. No, it's not that one. No. Oh, no. I saw an advert in the background of the web page and it confused me. Huh. I do feel like I need to find it now. Nope. Not on that list. Oh, how the hell am I ever gonna... Oh, transference. Not well optimized for Oculus controllers, unfortunately. It has that thing where you move with the sticks, but to move you have to click the stick in, which is a little bit frustrating. It looks really good. A lot of atmosphere to it. Creepy. I mean, I'm terrible at those sort of things anyways, you know, but it creeped me out nonetheless a couple of times. Interesting. I'm definitely interested to see where the story goes. So I'm semi-hooked. I'm as hooked as I could be to a horror game. I don't really want to go back and play it again, but that's because I'm terrified of those things. But I do want to see what's happening with the story because it's interesting enough. I think the Steam page was quite interesting in its description, which sort of described it as a psychological thriller escape room, which was quite apt, I thought. So yeah, it's interesting. Want to see where it goes. Want to see where the story goes. So yeah, I won't say much more than that. I did spend half of my time just pretty much going, don't know why I do this. Don't know why I play these games. Do it all the time. For a second, I was like, why is it so dark?
Yeah.
You did indeed. Oh, that's Jack. Yeah, okay, that's creepy. Fantastic. Don't know which time, Beth. Don't know which time. Andy's talking about a game I played on the channel. The first part I went up today called Transference, which is a psychological sort of thriller game from Elijah Wood's development studio. Yeah, that is a little frustrating. I don't think... I mean, you do pick stuff up in the game. Whether you'd miss a lot if you just use an Xbox controller, I'm not too sure. The Xbox controller, obviously, it works exactly as you'd expect an Xbox controller to work. It doesn't have the same issues. But yeah, you are deliberately very slow in the game. I did wonder whether it was the Oculus, and I did try it on the Xbox, but you are just very slow in the game, which is entirely on purpose to add to the tension a little bit. So you can't just turn around and run. You do have to go at a pace. There's no one on YouTube to get depressed with the advancements. Advancements of what? Confuse me again. When was this article published? 2013. That's too old. It's too old, DuckDuckGo. Smiling Man. Pen Pal Creeper. I'll have to find it. It had several parts and it was brilliant. Andy put it up above, did he? Yeah, Transference. Transference. Oh, channels and gaming, right. Why depressed? It's awesome. It's awesome how far stuff goes. Don't talk to him yet. You need to put money in the pot. No, it's sorry, Andy. It's and it does also. It's a non-VR game as well, so it supports keyboard and mouse. It supports Xbox controller and it supports motion controls. So it does support motion controls. You can grab stuff in the world and everything. If you use the Xbox controller, the sticks work as you'd expect them to, not in the weird you have to click in the stick to move way that the touch controls do for the Oculus at the least. And obviously with any kind of thriller horror game, play it in VR. There's no reason not to. Congrats, Mr. Anderson. Told you you'd do okay. You done goof, Chica? What have you done goofed at? Where? Oh, pole, every time that pole. Eyeless Jack. No. Oh, there's the picture. Fantastic. There is a Smiling Jack one as well. That confused me.
No.
Let's build.
Certainly. We've already...
Yeah, I thought we had. Okay.
We need to get some stuff.
It's impossible.
Oh, come on. Right.
I'd rather not build anything just now.
It is the pole of irritation indeed. Right, let's go one more thing built. Surely there's something I can build. I could build the rat house, but it just costs more money. I don't want that. I want something that makes money. Make me some money. Forge. It says I can build the forge. That gets me 500. Got the bakery. Can't build the butchers. Can't be... so we either have one or the other? Oh, I did not notice some things. So it's a stables or a guardhouse. Okay. Guardhouse generates 110. Stables generates 140. But you need a forge to build it. Did not realise that. Okay, well let's build the forge. Yeah, let's build the forge. I think the Smiling Jack is a chip between Eyeless Jack and Jeff the Killer. Maybe. Or it's the freaky ass clown. Freaky ass clowns, man.
I want to build some.
Certainly.
Right.
We'll need plenty.
Go on then. I mean,
I want to build something.
So
we'll need plenty of tools.
Let's go to the site. I'll see to the building.
it's Fluffy. Let's just let him walk a little bit. I mean, how am I going to find this now? It's going to take me so long to find. When was the last time I read No Sleep? Probably more than a year ago. Ah. I do like No Sleep. I think there are some really interesting things on there. Huh. Thanks for the warning on what? What have I missed? Should at least watch the direction he ran in, shouldn't I? Oh, completely lost. Ha! If I was going to build a forge, where would I build it? That's the question. The fluffy butt. Oh god, I've completely lost this guy. Supposed to be buildings in the... oh, there he is. I found him. It's okay.
We're going to build him.
Right.
Do it.
I'm ready.
I'll just quickly
Try not
check
to find
in
his
that we
fluffy
have
house clown
everything
seat.
we need. All good.
Right. Okay. Okay. No. No. Oh, that was a good one. I don't know if any of you read the I Dared My Best Friend to Ruin My Life series on No Sleep, but that was brilliant. I remember that one. That was really, really good. Really good.
Look, wait.
You look where you're going. Where am I going? I'm going up here. Let's talk to this guy. I was going to say, I thought there was a quest giver of some kind up in that tree. What? No, I thought that would kick off the go find yourself a blacksmith
God save you, Henry.
quest, but apparently not. Okay. Right. I will send it to the Discord, Chica. And I'll just spend a couple of minutes, just a couple of minutes, looking for this other one. It was my favourite one. Just opening Discord. Oh, there it is. Okay, cool, cool, cool. I'll put it in the stream channel. I think it's got like 10 parts. It's so good. I'm going to leave it open in my browser as well so I can come back to it at some point. Wasn't the emergency alert. I remember that one, though. I can't quite remember anything about it which would help me find it. Which is a little frustrating. Ah, well, okay, can't find it. Right, let's go have a sleep. I am not so hyped for Fallout 76, to be honest. I'm semi-hyped, but I'm not fully there, I don't think. I'm excited about a new Fallout game. I'm not excited about it using the same engine. I'm not excited about it being multiplayer based either, in particular. So, intrigued to see what they do with it. We'll have to see how it turns out. I'm literally about to finish, Andy. In fact, I was just going to finish it there after that save. Because, yeah, I mentioned it earlier, but I recorded Transference yesterday, and I also recorded another video for tomorrow. I spent an hour recording it, and then I realised afterwards that my disc had filled up, and I had no space, and the recording had failed. It didn't tell me. At no point did it warn me the disc had filled up. So that was frustrating. Right, so we are now making 885 a day, maybe. No one knows. So that's good. What have we got in the kiddie? Sod all. Less good. So I might put a bit of money in there just in case stuff comes out in a weird order or something. It ends up losing us the camp again. Did I just put more money in there? Oh no, I only had 180. That makes sense. So, yeah, so I need to go off. It's quite helpful the game has finished. I really wanted to finish the game tonight so I could start a new series when I come back. I didn't really want to leave a 4-week gap between potentially the penultimate and last episode of Kingdom Come. I thought that would have been a bit weird. So, kind of glad. No, afraid not, Chica. Afraid not. Afraid this is pretty much it. So I'm glad we finished it off tonight. Gives us a chance to come to something new and fresh when I do come back in 4 weeks' time. So, yes. So, unfortunately, as Andy sort of psychically realised, which is why he asked. I'll remember all of it. Oop, just flicked stuff across my room. I'm going to be leaving that there then. So that is going to be the end of the stream for now. That's going to be the end of Kingdom Come Deliverance until it comes up with then some new. They are definitely doing a new expansion. I do remember seeing it. I'm not sure if that's continuing the story or whether that's just some extra small thing, kind of like the Pribyslavitz stuff was. But Pribyslavitz is in a good place now. That's actually making money. The people are hopefully a bit happier. What's their reputation? 82. So the people are happier. They got a few things. We've only got one or two. We only got one more thing we can build to make some money. And then we need to look at getting the rat house and the church done. But that'll all come as when the new expansion comes out, which I assume you'll be able to go back to Pribyslavitz in. But I don't know. So you do have to leave the area of the map, so we'll have to see what happens there. If I play with my missus tonight. Is that what I'm supposed to say, Chica? Is that what you meant to say? It's a very personal question. So yes, so I am not around now until October the 17th. Let me just confirm that date for you. To make sure I haven't got it wrong. Yes, October the 17th will be the next stream. Again, not naughtiness. So there will be 3 Wednesdays I'll be missing, and then I'll be back on the 17th to continue, well not to continue, to start a whole new game off, which is very exciting. This is what, been 12 or 13 live streams, something like that. And then there was a few parts before, so it's been a long old series, it's been months and months and months. It's been thoroughly enjoyable. I've really enjoyed the game. I'm really looking forward to seeing some more come out of the Warhorse Studios. Yeah, really insanely brilliant game. Minor issues, but genuinely hugely enjoyable. Felt a bit different and refreshing, like I said earlier, so I'm glad about that. So, yeah, I'm going to leave that there so I can go off and record a video for tomorrow, and hopefully I might even get Fridays done at the same time as well. That would be amazing, wouldn't it? Oh, hey, I Swallow Come. That's very badly timed, I'm afraid. I'm just wrapping up for the evening. Just wrapping up for the evening. And I'm also just saying, in case you have been around before, I won't be around for 3 weeks now because I'm on my honeymoon, so I'll be away until October the 17th. That'll be the next stream, which will be a different game, because we've now finished Kingdom Come Deliverance. I will have a wonderful night. I'm going to miss you too, Beth. I will have a wonderful honeymoon. My God, I'm looking forward to it so much. Yeah, it's going to be so good. Going to be so good. Just bit of sun, bit of sand-ish. It's more corally apparently, so quite painful on your feet. So we've got some little fancy sea shoes. Mainly the drink and the food. That's what I'm most excited about. Really excited about the drink and the food. So like I say, I'll try to put up a couple of pictures here and there on the Discord and the Twitter and everything, all that sort of stuff. So keep an eye out for those. I will be doing videos still, hopefully every other day, but it depends on how many I can get recorded beforehand. So the channel will still be alive whilst I'm away, and as long as I do have internet, I will be keeping a vague eye on the comments. But obviously, I don't expect anything anytime soon in the comments whilst I'm away. So yeah, thank you all for coming along. Thank you to everyone who's liked, everyone who's commented. Genuinely means the world to me. It really does. And I love these streams. I love to get to interact with you guys and actually sort of, you know, make these little connections and friends with you all. It's been awesome. Chica, I will try and find that Reddit No Sleep that I loved so much, and I hope you enjoy My Best Friend Ruined My Life, because I remember that one. I remember that one quite well. Now that as soon as I saw the title, I knew what it was, and that's always a good sign. It was really good. I thoroughly enjoyed it. So I'll see you guys later. Everyone else have a good evening, have a good afternoon, have a good morning, depending where you are in the world. I will see you all in a month's time after a fantastic honeymoon. Probably a little bit of colour on my face. I'll be in the sun for a while. It should be quite rare for me. Yeah, thank you very much for joining me. Good night, Andy. Andy, I will hopefully see you on Monday for a game or two. I am the best Ant-Man. Paul Rudd can go suck it. I'll see you all later.